live. Good people. Dig on that damn face. Good people.
Hello, all.
I just wanted to let everybody know today, Scott was super early today. I was.
First off, you didn't have to announce it like that. I'm pretty. I come on time, a lot.
I was pretty impressed, Scott. I was like, my boy's here. I turned on the joke. I knew I was going to see Jake, but I normally doing the testing, and I was like, oh shoot.
I come on time.
Wait, why can't I hear you in the thing?
My bad. That was me.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say, okay.
Sorry.
I was about to say, wait, why can I hear you
double
in the
recording.
thing? Yeah. How's everybody week doing? Everybody good? Everybody good?
Yeah.
I feel
Pretty
good.
cool.
Feel good. Some things came out yesterday. I was gonna say I wanted to lose something to like from Mortal Kombat, but I couldn't just make that transition smoothly. So it was just all came up as hesitation. I was gonna try slide in something. I was gonna slide in something like I'm Scorpion, but no, just I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh my God. So y'all, there's two main topics today. Okay?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And I figure we talk about the big one last, which is
Steve Harvey.
It's funny you said that because the whole time I was watching that, I was like, man, damn, Steve Harvey did a fine damn job in this. He did a fine damn job in this joke. Oh my God. Yeah, man, I hated y'all saying he's because now I can't get it out of my head. And it's funny, as much as I seen that man in Supergirl, the minute he got on the scene, I was like,
it's the mustache.
It's
like,
the
come
mustache.
on.
It's the mustache. It's the mustache for sure. So I want to get on Falcon and the Winter Soldier first. Okay.
I'm sorry. Can you say the correct title of the person? Because
Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
There you go. That's right. All right, Captain America. Yes.
You know what? I always go first. Jason, I want to switch it up. You go first this week.
Okay, cool. It was a good episode. I liked how I ain't gonna say I liked how certain things. Well, I like the episode and what it represented.
Yes.
The coming out party of Captain America. It was dope to see him in the suit. They ain't waste no time. They got right to it.
And can we acknowledge it's damn near his suit from the comics? Can we acknowledge that?
Yeah.
That was pretty damn good.
It was beautiful. They got straight to it. No, special magical like in the shadow, pull the costume out, scene. Like what can it really be? There's no shame. Captain America, he is I is him. That was great. The way he was using the shield was fucking amazing. It was amazing. Because it was good. It was great. It was the way he was using the shield and flying around. It was really, 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 really well done.
Really good.
And they did a great job. Not only just, I ain't even gonna say emulated, but they stepped it up in terms of the vision of it. I know not to curtail the anime, but I know why certain people say that certain animes or mangas they can't read because they want to see it in motion. Mm-hmm. And I can say out of everything I've seen from the MCU thus far, Captain Falcon, I can never read a comic book of Captain Falcon after watching that. I would rather read it. I would rather watch him in action than now read him in a comic. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's a job well done because I can read and imagine in my head and get away with it. But I would rather, out of everything I've ever seen, even Dragon Ball Z, I can read Dragon Ball Z. Even for Captain Falcon, this is the very first one in history. I don't want to see him in a book. I want to see him personally. So
wait, are you tapping the
bravo
table?
Are
you tapping the table?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You can hear it.
I can hear it in the joint. I was like, what is that?
My bad.
He's making a point. How serious?
Yeah, I really enjoy it, bro. I really enjoyed it, bro. Bucky, I'll get to him later. I mean, action-wise, in the beginning, it was a little bit, but we know what the main focus on. I died laughing when Walker showed up with the aluminum shield. I thought.
I definitely laughed because when he threw it and then come back, he was like, "Oh shit!"
He threw it and then Carly like knocked it away like the air, like it was nothing.
Get out of here! And then when it started getting dents in it, I was like, "See, that's that weak steel you use."
I started dying laughing. I thought it was gonna be a triple threat match, but I was honored to see that he remained on the side of good.
Yeah, he did. I agree. Yes. Did y'all know that he's Kurt Russell's son?
What?
I just recently found out.
He's
Kurt Russell's son.
Kurt Russell.
Yes. Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
But he looks just like him when you think about it. He looks just like Kurt Russell.
I guess it's because of the different last names. I didn't even.
Yeah, I didn't put it together either. That's Kurt Russell's son.
Me neither. I've only ever seen him in Black Mirror. He did an episode of Black Mirror.
That video game episode.
Yeah, that joint was dope, but it was sad.
Yeah.
He knocked the flag smash, the ending of the flag smash. I'm gonna be honest, I was never into them like that. I understood their purpose, though, moving the plot along, but I wasn't villain wise. The message I love,
right.
Villain wise, I never grasped onto them. Everything was over their head. Once I started noticing that everything was like just over their head, it was the moments of what they were trying to do was just too big for them. That's why the execution of it was pretty much terrible the whole entire show, outside of like the first episode where they all put the mask on. So even though they had random connections of people, everything still wasn't coming together right. Whether it was Walker, Cap, or Winter Soldier, they always found a way to foil whatever they were doing the entire show. So villain-wise, I wasn't really into him super like that, but I get the message. Rebel, beautiful.
Yeah.
And Bucky going and telling homeboy about what he did. That was real. He finally did it. Yeah, straight up told him.
Straight up
that
told
was real.
I was happy about that too. I was happy about that.
That was real. Zemo getting the rest of the super soldiers. That was real too.
And the way he just.
Yeah.
That's dope right there.
That was dope. Power broker, no surprise.
No surprise. So that one coming. So that one coming. And
the biggest to me pause of it all is Isaiah Bradley at the end, boy. That right there. I don't know what was going on. That's when the onions start getting cut. We was cooking. I think onions was being cut involved. He saw himself, the statue, the whole thing.
Big, what it do, baby? Yeah,
that was heartfelt like a mother. That was heartfelt.
That part. I mean, and I think what really sold it was that he was a complete, total, like, nose. For the lack of he was just a hard ass, like for lack of words. But to finally see him break down when he saw his statue, and when he told him, now everybody's gonna know what you did, and him crying on, and I thought that was good for. I know a lot of women shows have it, but it's never a lot of brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for two African American men to have some brotherly love like that, it was real. It was real.
It was real.
Usually you just get this.
Yeah, exactly. And for Marvel, and not for Marvel, but for him to even start crying. That was big, because this whole thing, he said, I didn't want nothing to do with Captain America. Because even when he told him, he said, I mean, I saw what you did. Stupid, but okay.
But see what you do with this.
Yeah, he was like, we'll see what you do. So I agree for sure.
Oh, great show.
Yep.
Just like Wanda, give it an 8. It was great. It was great. It was a great show. I got exactly what I knew I was coming with it. Direct action show, straight to the point, no overthinking. It's just boom, that's the show. So great show, man. That was a great show. That's my 2 cents.
Great. All right, Scott, go ahead, because I can just see your wheels turning while you looking into the camera. Go ahead.
No. Everything that Jay said, it was. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed this show, just like WandaVision. It hit differently, so I would. Yeah, I know. I can't remember which one of you kind of ranked it, but yeah, I would probably put this one over WandaVision.
I would too.
Okay.
I would. I
Okay.
would
Yeah.
too. I would too. Yes.
Just we got a lot out of this. A lot that we maybe weren't asking for with the whole Sharon thing, but that's a new dynamic for her to show up in other shows or other movies. But we got Black Captain America, despite all the the stuff throughout the past 2-3 episodes about how they treated Isaiah and how America isn't ready for it or won't allow it. They pushed forward. They did it anyway. He had his big speech to the senator on live TV.
Yes, that was very good.
Hearing and seeing, and that was a good moment. See, and throughout the yesterday, you guys kept saying, like somebody's cutting onions. I was trying to figure like I'm leaving like the whole episode, right? As soon as I turn it on, I'm like, okay, shit, this something deep is going to happen. Something is going to make me want to shed a tear.
Yes.
Like, what is it? And then when that speech happened on live TV, I'm like, is this it? And I didn't feel like a tear was coming. I was just like,
yeah, that
was a yeah.
I'm a black cat. I don't have blonde hair, blue eyes. I was like, okay.
When he told your man, when he told them, I'm wearing the Stars and Stripes. What you mean I don't understand? I was like, I mean, yeah. And then he even said it. He even tagged it right there. He said, I can feel it in the crowd. Hell, some people watching me right now don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't,
yep.
I mean, man.
And the whole thing with the shield and the way he was throwing it and the way he was able to kind of get used to it, I appreciate it. Look, he doesn't have the super serum.
Right.
And
correct.
When he throws it, it doesn't have the same, I guess, velocity as when Walker had it or when.
I'm not going to interrupt, but the part when he first throws it in the dude, he's like, oh.
Yeah. No. That stood out. That stood out at the very beginning when he was fighting Joe St. Pierre. I forgot his Batroc.
Leaper.
Yeah.
Or Leaper. Yeah.
And he threw the chair. He threw the shield, and he threw a chair at it, and the chair kind of like reflected off and just like stopped it in mid-air. I was like, and we were just like, how? That's vibranium. That's a cheap staple or like Office Max type shit. But that's beside the fact. But it's because he doesn't have the super strength, but he does have the skill, and I appreciate it. The speech at the end, it's a waiting type of feeling for the whole U.S. agent thing and see what they're gonna do with the the restart of Hydra or their interpretation or they're gonna do their version of Shield evil. It's like a wait and see type thing.
Yeah.
Bucky. Bucky didn't really stand out this much in this episode. He really didn't,
and I think that was on purpose. Because that was on purpose.
Because it was more for Sam.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And but the shining moment was towards the end when he finally told her father, what happened to his son, and
that was deep.
I guess one of his that was sad. He was like, I did what I had to do. And the father could have been like, no, you didn't. Man, but you didn't have to do it.
I definitely think that part could have been written a lot better because
it could have been written better. Yeah,
because I feel like if I always put shows of like, how would I tell this man's father I killed him? I would have told him like the beginning was good, but then I was told him to say that you didn't have a choice. You could have just told him I was under control of
my control.
Yeah. Just say I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, just say I didn't have a choice.
That's like that's still not taking. Okay. Take the blame. All right, you did it. All right. If you are going to try to deflect, just say I was mind controlled by these 100-year-old Nazis or whatever the case. But don't. Okay. Other than that, what else happened? The Sharon thing, power broker. Blah.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's my reaction, man.
I mean,
okay.
If they didn't have spent so much time on one of the episodes, she placed a call I wouldn't thought nothing of it, but Marvel kind of gave it away in an episode or two.
Episode 4.
Yeah,
a problem.
Right,
we got a problem.
Right, she was like, she was. If that would have never happened, I would have been like, oh, but because
then the reveal would have been better.
Yeah, it would have been better. Exactly.
But like, come on, okay, she's in she's in this country. She's this arms dealer. She's already crooked, and then she has all these connections. You kind of putting pieces together.
Yeah.
But what else happened of significance? Oh yeah, and of course the last part with Isaiah Bradley and
that's the one.
As I was saying, everyone was talking about the tear-jerker moment and the cutting onions. It was a sad moment. It was a nice moment. It was a heartfelt moment. I felt good. I was like, yes, feel good. I didn't shed a tear, but I was like, good for that man.
You didn't cry? I know I did.
I didn't. No. We didn't cry. We didn't cry. Maybe because if y'all didn't tell me or mention anything, but it was a heartfelt moment, and I really felt it. I appreciated it. He's like, clean yourself up and get some clothes on. Well, come with me.
And then
I'm clean. What the fuck?
They had to drive all the way to DC. I mean, they're in Baltimore. They ain't that far away.
They're in Baltimore. Yeah. So it wasn't
the grandson, who is a hero.
Yes, he is.
Had to roll, had to tag along.
Doesn't he become like Captain America in? Is it Captain? Or he becomes a hero? You're right. I don't know if he's Captain
a hero.
America.
Yeah, in the Young Avengers, right?
Right. Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But I definitely appreciated that scene. The one thing that stood out about that scene was like you mentioned, when he embraced them and they gave the hug, and then I don't know if it was involuntary, but just the shaking. Yeah. That moment when you overcome with emotion, you just shaking. That moment, I was like.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost. It almost happened because you felt it. You felt it's like your grandfather giving you a hug, and he's like super proud. And
exactly.
It was. I kind of felt that moment. But,
I agree.
But overall, I very much enjoyed the season. It could possibly be a season 2. Because
there's going to be a season 2.
No, there's going to be a Captain. I think it's going to be both. I think it's going to be another Captain America.
Yeah, they're definitely. They're doing Captain America 4. Right.
They're doing Captain America 4 with Sam.
Yeah.
And also, I think they're also going to do a season 2 to kind of lead up to it, I think.
And they should.
Right, you're right.
Yes.
No season 2 of WandaVision, though. He could do.
Yeah, no season 2 about. No.
WandaVision didn't need a season 2. WandaVision.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. They could have left that the way it was and been fine. But Captain America is. I mean, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is open ended. At this point, it's open ended.
Yeah, it's open ended.
So I'll come back to Wanda later if y'all didn't hear the news, but I'll come back to Wanda.
No. Go ahead. Spit it out now. Spit it out now. I need to hear it. What's the news? Spit it out.
So the leaks or rumors are that in the Doctor Strange movie,
it's more like a horror movie or something, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And she hears her kids, and she goes to Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange like, man, you tripping? You just hearing things. And he said, well, okay, if it's true. Maybe your kids are in the multiverse.
Hold on, Jay, stop. No, Jay, hold up, Jay, stop. Hold up. I'm stopping you because the screen froze and half of what you started saying I missed. So please start over. My screen froze. I don't know if my internet, but I didn't want to miss anything. So you said she went to Doctor Strange.
It's those rats in New York eating the cables.
Shut up. So she went to Doctor Strange, and he's like, "Nah, you tripping? All right."
Yeah, you're hearing things. Then that's when I guess through her still having a conversation, he's like, okay, even if it's true, they're probably somewhere, probably like in the multiverse or in another dimension or whatever. Mm-hmm. So she's like, point me how to help me get there. And he's like, nah, because you have the powers to destroy another verse or dimension. So, he's very reluctant. Like, So then she ends up going to, what's his name? Mordo. Same actor, Mordo, for help. And Mordo, of course, agrees, but of course, it comes with a price. I don't know what the price is.
Of course, everything comes with a price in the multiverse. All right.
The villain is supposedly Shuma Gorath. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the octopus of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 with the one eye, Dark Dimension.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, I'm interested to see how they pull that off.
Okay.
Ink said all CGI. Ink said he probably
course.
be all CGI. He gotta be all CGI.
There's no way. Yeah, they're all CGI. There's no way. There's no way they'll be.
No, Josh. They're gonna go to the ocean and get an octopus and prop it up with a stick.
Put a suit on.
Put a suit on. Tell the octopus, don't move. We're gonna have you in a couple of shots.
God, I think it was you that said that. And them going with Schumer, I was shocked that they would go with Schumer Graf, but I'm not, because I think it goes to what you said about why they can't put Blackheart or Mephisto in the Marvel.
No devil.
So Schumer would be the next dark alternate dimension villain outside of Mephisto and Blackheart.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know.
Well, they can probably do Blackheart because he's the son and he doesn't embody
exactly.
Satan. But Mephisto is straight up the devil, and China is not having that shit. He's like, look, y'all can do what you want.
We don't want the devil,
but y'all not gonna bring it over here.
The devil.
Yeah.
No.
But that is the leaks. Don't know if it's true or not.
So I'm not watching any trailers or nothing for Doctor Strange because I'm going to tell you because
dude, Doctor Strange will come out for like another year.
That's all right. So I'm gonna get to it so we can get to the thing, but
yeah.
Simple and easy. I tell anybody, Falcon and Winter Soldier was better than WandaVision. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing, but it was better than WandaVision.
They're both good.
They're both very good. WandaVision doesn't need a season 2. It really doesn't.
Because there was only the two main characters, and because there were only two main characters.
They don't need a season 2. Some things can literally just die at the season 1 if they're just that good. Like they don't need a season 2. What I loved about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I mean, I say it every time we talk about the comics. Somebody at Marvel is literally going through every comic book and reading, because we all knew that his costume was going to be in there. We all knew that. I was not expecting it to be damn near identical to his costume in the comic book. I mean, it was almost spot on. Besides the colors, I think the colors were like maybe just a little bit.
I was looking at stills of the comic book and the guy who plays Sam in the live action, and everything looked almost identical except for the fact that on the live action show, Sam didn't have like more hair.
You're right.
More of a.
The other one had more like a fro. Let's just acknowledge before this episode, Sam got his ass whooped every episode. Just got his ass whooped every episode.
He got his ass whooped in this episode.
I was like,
he did though.
I understand you was practicing throwing the shield, but your hand-to-hand combat got to get better, boy. You getting tore up in these streets. They just giving their body in you in these streets.
Oh, he tried to fight the Leaper. That's right. He tried to fight.
No, he got his ass kicked by the Leaper.
Right, and that's
with a chair.
Right.
With a chair.
First off, with a chair deflected the. Okay, no, my bad. Go ahead.
You keep throwing that. We already know it's vibranium, and the chair's wood, Scott. You keep throwing that out there. I like you. I died when U.S. Agent came in with his shield, but the minute it got a dent in it, I was in tears. I was in tears.
Oh, U.S. Agent Janet shield was hilarious.
Yo,
and when he threw it, and then she just punched it and just punched it down to the ground like shit. That didn't work. That was like punching a frisbee.
He had a WWE entrance too, like a. I'm like, oh my god.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I did like how he still leaned, because I really thought he was going to not let that truck fall. I really did. But the way he pulled, and I was like, okay, cool, bet. The defining moment was the speech. And he nailed on some good things. He was like, but when does it stop, Senator? Even when he was trying to talk her off the ledge, your girl who was leading the terrorists, I thought that was very, very, very good. It was a good moment. It was a moment. In fact, it was a big moment for Marvel too, because now Marvel, they're taking one of their best superheroes, making them black on TV. I think that's amazing.
Best in recent history, because before Chris Evans donned the suit.
Well, you keep saying that, but
that's right.
But that
this is the biggest build up to a superhero anything ever.
It is the biggest build up. You are absolutely right. Now, if they go ahead and put Ironheart in that armor, I know it's
the way they are acting over Tony Stark dying. It's like somebody assassinated Barack.
Well,
Like, no. I mean, that's the way. That's the way they're acting. That's the way they like.
Someone bought a billboard.
Someone
bought a billboard.
That said what? What the billboard say?
Bring Tony Stark.
No, see now, here it is. Here it is right here. Tony needs to stay dead, okay?
I agree.
I don't want to hear, I don't want to see nothing here in the Lazarus pit, and I know it's DC and Marvel, I know, but Marvel, they won't call it the Lazarus pit. They'll call it something else.
The Lazarus pit, we're going to carry that.
Off topic, but on topic. What trilogy would you, if you had to choose a trilogy, you were forced to choose a trilogy to sit through between the Matrix and Iron Man?
Oh, my bad.
Captain America.
Oh, no. Between Iron Man and Matrix. Because they have similar trilogies history, from classic to good to worse. Yes, it is. Choose Matrix trilogy or Iron Man trilogy.
Iron Man.
No,
even with the shitty, Iron Man. Because the fall off.
No. I think I would choose the Matrix over Iron Man. Yes, I would. Because let's not make no mistake. The first Iron Man is perfect. Second one is trash. Okay, all right. That whole Whiplash
is trash. Whiplash and the Mandarin or trash.
The third one may just be as bad as Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I'm just saying. That one may just be as bad as Mortal Kombat Annihilation. That one, I mean, bro, when
they had animalities. Hold up.
Okay. The point is, they took the Mandarin, one of Iron Man's greatest villains, and made him a clown. Okay, first Ben Kingsley was nailing him. Then you find out he an actor. Then the dude, the heat dude, he just turning hot like a kettle. You're like, what the hell is this? Like, I'm like, oh no! I literally hit the Devil May Cry. What the hell is this? No, I'm watching The Matrix now. Yes, The Matrix declined each one, but they're watchable. I will never watch Iron Man 2 ever again. I would never watch Iron Man 3 ever again. The first one, yes.
You know what?
I'm
right. I might have to change. I may have to change because Iron Man 3 came on.
And you couldn't watch it, could you? You couldn't even watch it.
Hold up. Iron Man 3, hold up. Get to what Jay said. Iron Man 3 came on not that long ago.
And you did not watch
it. And I started watching it. I started watching it, and I was like,
this is bad.
Wow, this is terrible.
This is bad.
Just because because they did kind of like the whole date movie thing where you started off nerdy. You take off your glasses, and then all of a sudden you hot or you cool. And now the only added bonus is you got powers now. Oh, you butt hurt because calm down. It's like the reasoning. The same reasoning was similar to the whole the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Jamie Foxx and him becoming Electro. That's a whole nother story. But
I hate to say this
the
too,
whole
but
Whiplash thing.
Spider-Man 2 the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the Amazing Spider-Man are not as bad as everybody think. But we'll get into that right after this. It's really not. But hold on, let me finish. Hold up. Wait a minute. The scene, we all touched on this, so I'm gonna breeze right by this because I see you got questions. The Isaiah Bradley scene and Sam scene is literally the making of the episode. It's the making of the episode. It really touched my heart. And like I said, because here's this guy who was just been brute the whole thing, who didn't want nothing to do with Captain America. Just like, I don't want nothing to do with the serum. I don't want nothing to do with this. Y'all done destroyed my love. Done. But that scene set the mood. Falcon and Winter Soldier need a second season. And I'm here to tell you right now on this show that I'm stamping it. Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to get a second season. Watch. It's going to happen. You can mark it April 24th.
But it's not going to be titled that, though.
It's probably not. It's not going to be titled that, but they're going to get a second season.
Torres, the new Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to get it. It. Captain America 4 is going to be great. Okay. Captain America 4 is going to be great. We already know that. Because one of the dudes that's co-writing it is the same guy who wrote The Winter Soldier. And we all know that The Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie.
Wait, the Winter Soldier or the TV or the Falcon and Winter Soldier show?
No, the Winter Soldier. Captain America, the Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie.
No, I'm talking about the person who's doing Captain America 4.
Yes.
It's the person that did the show.
We already know it's going to be good. There it is. There it is.
Go Cap.
There it is.
There it is. Hey, the dude's a good writer. And no, I'm trying to tell you, everything about Captain America: The Winter Soldier was excellent. The fighting, the execution, I still talk about the scene to this
humor.
Day. When they pull up his shield, and Captain America get on the mic, and he says, "We got some infiltrators." Everybody's like, "Don't you move! Don't you move!" Like, it's still the best thing. It's still the best thing. Now, I see y'all faces when I said what I said about Spider-Man. Okay, let me just go ahead and say this.
Define not that bad, and then I think me and Scott will go from there.
To me, yes, it was very cheesy with Jamie Foxx being Electro. Okay, I get, and it wasn't Jamie Foxx. It was the way he was written. It was the way the dude. It was the way he was written. It was real cheesy. It was real cheesy. But if we're talking about as pure enjoyment as Spider-Man, I think Andrew Garfield is a good Spider-Man. Okay. Now, remind you, if you think about it, the Amazing Spider-Man was an origin story again. Okay, which we didn't need. Because everyone and their mama knows how Spider-Man became Spider-Man, how Peter Parker became Spider-Man. Nobody on this planet.
And their mama know.
Everybody on this planet know how Spider-Man became Spider-Man. So we really didn't need that. That was literally not Marvel, but that was Fox trying to get in some more money. Because if you notice, every 4 or 5 years they kick out a new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
If you notice that.
Because it makes money, and they know it makes money.
And if you didn't know. Well, years back before, whatchamacallit, but the 3 biggest heroes that make money are Batman, Spider-Man, and I think Superman. But that may be wrong now because of the Marvel stuff. I would even probably say Marvel has probably overtaken the DC side of that.
Yeah, probably. Maybe,
for sure.
Yeah, most likely.
So
Batman's probably still in the top 3.
No, I wouldn't even say Batman in the top 3 anymore. I really wouldn't. I would probably say Iron Man, Spider-Man. Not in order, but Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, maybe Black Panther, and I'm looking at my poster here to trying to see, and Thor maybe.
Hey, Black Panther made more money than The Dark Knight?
No, we're not talking about. We're talking about like toy purchases and things like that. Right, toy purchases and like merchandise. I really don't feel like I really feel like the Amazing Spider-Mans, both of them got a bad rep, but if I'm being honest with you, the 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies, they're above Spider-Man 3, the Tobey Maguire one.
That's like saying water wet. We know that.
Okay,
yes,
we know
yes.
that.
Everything is better than Spider-Man 3.
But some people would actually put Spider-Man 3 at the top of the list. Well, not at the top, but in the middle.
Before you continue, as of last year, because that's the only one they have, is Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman.
Okay.
Cap is 4, Iron Man is 5.
Okay, all right. So
Wonder Woman 6, Aqua 7, Marvel's 8, Panther is 9, Wolverine is 10.
Yep,
you know who the number 1 villain is? That's easy.
The number 1 villain who make the money.
Yeah. What's easy?
Joker.
Joker?
Joker. That's how you can tell we nerds. I was like, Joker is the one. Yeah,
number 1 villain with no powers.
But what makes
got me doing the Randy Orton pose.
The reason why Joker is a good villain is because he doesn't care about anything. That's what makes him reckless, and that's what makes him a good villain. So
but go back to your Amazing though.
Predictable.
And to me, the Amazing Spider-Man, both of them were actually decent. I'm not saying they're the best Spider-Man movies, okay? Because we all know that belongs to the first one with Tobey Maguire. Well, no, multiverse.
Second one.
No, I would. Right. If I had to rank the Spider-Man movies in order,
Spideyverse 1.
I would go into the multiverse 1. 2 would be the first. The 2 would be the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Third one will be Dr. Octopus. 4 would be. 4 would be Homecoming. The Amazing Spider-Man 1, the Far From Home, Spider-Man 2, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, And the last was Sandman. Spider-Man 3.
Sandman. Just talk about everything about who killed Uncle Ben. Ooh, that movie.
That thing was terrible. That thing was terrible. I mean, it's cringy. Have you ever tried to watch it now?
I didn't. And then they try to make it seem like they trying to redeem. Ooh, okay. So regarding the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I do agree with you. I like that they tried to. I appreciated that they try to do something different with Peter Parker and his parents and that backstory and them being agents or
I mean that was good, but once again it's an unnecessary timeline. Like, no, I hate to say this and I'm not trying to be an ass, nobody cares about Peter Parker's parents. We only care about Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about them. We only care about Uncle Ben and Aunt May. Nobody cares about
no, here's the thing. It's one of those things where when they expose something different or they try to introduce something different, right, it brings a little bit, at least to me, a little bit more intrigue.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right about that.
I appreciate it, and also that whole Amazing Spider-Man movies. I appreciated that they gave us two villains that we hadn't seen.
Agreed.
I appreciated the Lizard. I appreciate it. I really did.
Agreed.
And seeing it, but the second one, I don't know if it was the lines for Jamie Foxx. I don't know if it was the lines.
You remember my name.
That's what made me so mad. I remember walking out the theater thinking he has this vendetta against Spider-Man because he didn't know him or just because he doesn't know your name or you're not popular or he's not your friend or whatever. What you trying to destroy the city because
he didn't remember your name, literally.
I was thinking to myself, I remember because this was 2014, 2015. I was walking out the theater like, Marvel think we stupid.
For real.
Like that's not a good enough reason. Like, why? Because
and then the worst part, Scott, you're saying all that and you ain't even get to Dane yet. You ain't even get to Mr. DeHaan. You ain't even touch on Mr. Osborn.
I didn't even get to the Goblin.
And just to let you know, he was a terrible Goblin. He was written bad.
He was written bad.
He was very bad.
He could pull off the the Osborn.
But it was just the Goblin. The Goblin was really written bad, and I'm not gonna lie.
Made him an actual Goblin.
Yeah,
he was a snively. Actually made him into a Goblin instead of the suit, which was what the fuck. Oh, I mean, what the fudge?
They were overthinking, trying to be a genius.
They were trying to be doing something right. When you try to do too much, this is what happens. When you try to do too much,
give him the glider, give him the suit, and shut up,
and be done.
Yeah.
And the glider was actually nice.
And then I'm mad because they gave us that stuff. Man, it's gonna be a struggle. They gave us that stuff, and then like towards the end, they kind of sort of show that they are about to introduce the Sinister Six, and then that's it for the Amazing Spider-Man movies. That's it. It was like, well, we. I
ain't gonna lie. I'm glad they did end up coming up with another one because nobody wanted to see that mechanical Rhino. Nobody wanted to see that.
Hey, Paul Giamatti, look, that's my man. Shout out to Paul Giamatti.
He's a good actor, but nobody wanted to see him in that Rhino jump. I was just like, God, please,
with that accent.
I crush you. I was like, oh my God.
I sound like Pat. Whoa.
It's Pat. That's the movie.
It's Pat.
It's Pat. That's the movie.
Best scene in the movie was them mimicking the night Gwen Parker died. That was the best scene.
Yeah.
It's exactly how she died. That's the only thing they got right.
Yep. That was spot on, bro.
What, Gwen Stacy?
Yeah, Gwen Stacy.
And
like I said, I think if we're putting Spider-Mans up, Andrew was a better Spider-Man than Toby was. Come on now.
I
think Andrew was a better Spider-Man than Toby was.
I appreciate it. I appreciate all three. I appreciated Andrew Garfield's.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying Toby was a bad Peter Parker. I think sometimes he was just. I know Peter Parker.
He was too broody.
He was right. He was too cheesy.
He was emo.
He was too cheesy.
That's why I kind of sort of liked him, because I do think he was
true struggle.
I do it right. You know what I'm saying? He really was. Hi, MJ. Like that's the closest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the closest it was at the time. Even though Garfield was Peter Parker, he was still too cool.
He was still pretty boy, cool boy. Like we can't believe that. We can't believe you nerdy.
Yeah, he's cool, son.
Tobey Maguire, we can believe that though.
Yeah. When he you can compare the different scenes when he had Gwen, when he was talking to Gwen on the elevator. That man was straight pimping her in that elevator. When they was leaving, so you really about to go to London? You really about to do this? You about to leave me behind and all? And he was smooth talking.
He was.
And then
he was
in Spider-Man 2, when Toby looked back without the mask on, she was sitting there like, "You motherfucker!" So that's why you've been ducking me, and that's why you've been whole time. Man. Okay, bet.
Can we just acknowledge how good of an actress Emma Stone is? She really is a good actress, bro. She really is a good actress.
I got Spider-Man 2 over Into the Spider-Verse. No knock on Into the Spider-Verse.
What? Oh my god.
Spider-Man 2 over Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I love the
Spider-Verse was Tobey Maguire good,
Spider-Man
bro.
2. I love it. I don't dislike the Spider. I love that Spider-Man 2. If it come on right now, I'm stopping. Like,
I mean, Spider-Verse was so good. But you know what's funny? I want to tell you, it's not Spider-Man that makes Spider-Man 2. It's Dr. Octopus that makes Spider-Man 2. Alfred Molina. He was great in there. Great.
I like the dynamic of him losing the powers and finally being there, then getting it back, and now he can't be. I liked it, even the teen drama part of it. I like that too. Far From Home is my number 3, and I don't have a list after that.
Here's the thing, and I'm glad they got it right. I'm glad they finally casted a kid to play Spider-Man, because seeing Tobey Maguire damn near 30 playing high schooler just wasn't believable. At least with Andrew Garfield, it was somewhat believable, because he's still like kid like
Toby, you allowed to drink beer.
Come on,
you can't beat Spider-Man.
Hey, wait. Okay. All right, nobody's seen Young Rock, but it's like why is this secret agent, double agent, posing as a kid? Why are you here? You damn near, my dad's age, but at least with Tom Holland, it's like they casted him when he was like 18, 19, and just he's gonna grow into it and continue on. I don't even know if he's gonna continue on after. No way.
Let me just tell you, he's not dumb. He's gonna be how Harry Potter did Tom Jones. That's how he gonna do Spider-Man. That man ain't going nowhere. That man ain't going nowhere.
He's also here's the thing. What's his name? The dude that played Harry Potter. He was a kid, and
Radcliffe. Radcliffe. Right, Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah,
Daniel Radcliffe. When he was doing those movies, I don't think he was doing anything else really.
Right,
and then it wasn't until after. No, and then after he left those movies, he started doing like theater and all these different types of projects and different genres.
And every movie he has done that has been good. He just doesn't get no play. Like Horns,
he doesn't get credit. We saw the Swiss Army Man.
I got that joke on Blu-ray. I got that joke on Blu-ray. That's my joke.
Hey, yo, Swiss Army Man is the movie.
That movie is hilarious. We saw that. Didn't we see that?
Yeah, that Swiss Army Man was good, bro.
I love that movie, bro.
Hey, son.
But the thing with Tom Holland though is that even though he's Spider-Man now, he's still doing like outside projects. He's doing a lot.
Because he don't want to get typecast. That's why he doing that.
I'm about to ask, is typecasting dead?
Yes, it practically is dead now.
I think Radcliffe would get typecasted, but he didn't. Just like Scott said, he did a bunch of other stuff. And with Netflix and all the streaming stuff, I'm pretty sure it's because it's a different day and age.
Getting typecast is a thing of the past now. I don't think that's real anymore. I don't think you get.
Hey, tell that to the Disney, or specifically mainly Nickelodeon stars.
Well, but tell that to them. I chalk that up to bad agents, because almost everybody who's been on Disney has been in a big has been in some kind of decent movie. Like, seriously.
Well, I feel bad for 90% of the people on Nickelodeon.
Well, Nickelodeon didn't have the staple as Disney anyway, so it didn't have the staple as Disney.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that good? The rats ate his connection again. Look at it. They over there.
I thought it was me. That's why I refreshed. I thought it was me.
They're chewing his cables up right now as we speak. It's like a rat the size of Master Splinter right there, like underneath the building, eating his damn connection.
And he probably physically using a knife to be like, yeah, well,
the rat
son, the other day, no lie, speaking of rat, the other day I was leaving work, son, walking out the door. I look up, it was a bag on the street, rat. Look to the left, look to the right, look both ways before they cross the street, ran, grabbed the bag, and dragged that Joe around. I was like, oh. I couldn't pull my camera out fast enough. I said, oh.
Master Splinter.
He literally poked out and was like, coast is clear. Snatched and dragged the bag.
So you basically tell me the rat secured the bag.
Secured the bag, bro. Grabbed the whole Pop-Tart.
Oh, my God.
Gone, son.
Oh.
Gone. Damn, Scott. He just text.
What'd he say?
WTF.
We can't see you, buddy.
While I could give you a little brief intermission. I picked up a new manga. It's called Tokyo Revengers.
It's
actually pretty good.
I was just about to say, the real question is it good? That's the question.
Yeah, I think there's an anime for it too. It's an actual anime for it, but I'm reading the mangas, of course, because I ain't got time for animes nowadays. It's really, really good. It's a mix of erased. It has erased in it, but it's a different nature.
But it's not trying to be like Erased, right? Because Erased was, we all know Erased was a classic.
To sum it all up, it's a 26-year-old grown man living a dead-end job, living like a deadbeat. On the news, he hears that his ex-girlfriend and his ex-girlfriend's brother had died in like a crossfire, like gang war thing. So he's like, it brought back memories of when he used to date her and stuff like that. So on his way to work, ends up tripping onto the train, and right before the train hits him, when he wakes back up, he's in his middle school body. And then when he's in his, just like a race, so he's in his middle school body. But the difference is now he's trying to be in a gang to keep his ex-girlfriend from dying in the future. He gonna be in it. So it's more roughhousing. It's more fisticuffs and more action.
They throwing hands.
Yeah. It's like literally like the army. Like there's the gang leader, the 2nd division gang, the 1st division gang, like the leader of the 3rd division of gang. Like it's like it's like lieutenants. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole thing. General, lieutenant, captain. It's the whole like chain of command. But it's gang stuff. I'll leave it there. I can't talk too much.
Sounds like
I can't say too much more. Yeah, but that joint was pretty. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I can hear it.
Before that, I read Devilman. Yeah, me too.
Must be Scott. Hey, is your mic or something not plugged in?
What the hell?
I can hear myself double.
I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me?
Now we can hear you.
I can hear you.
But you.
But it's a double.
Do you got the podcast up on like another tab or something?
I'm scared to talk.
No.
we can hear like double.
All right, hold up. I'll be right. I'll be right.
And see, now I can't hear. So it was something with his shit.
It
was something with his crap. Oh my God.
I just read Devilman.
Have you seen Devilman?
I tried to read the Guyver manga. I haven't seen it. I heard some things.
Devilman is so good, bro. Devilman is so good.
Yeah, I read it though.
Oh, Devilman is good.
Not to spoil it. I don't know if Scott even gonna be care about Devil, but not the. How did it end on the anime? How did Devilman end on the anime?
I can't tell you that. Wait, are you gonna watch it?
I read the manga.
Oh, okay. You're right. Well, on the he dies. The dude.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Okay. He dies.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, are you going?
You ain't gonna watch no Devilman.
Y'all don't know.
Are you gonna watch Devilman?
Maybe. All right. I don't know what happened.
We know exactly what happened. Man,
Devil's gone.
If you mention rat,
Can you see him, Josh? Because I can't see him.
I can see him.
Okay, hold on. And let me do this.
I can see him. He had to read
What
because he
was the
couldn't
last
see
thing?
you.
All right, there we go. We back.
Oh, we were talking about the different Spider-Mans and all that, but I don't know what happened. It's like my internet just exploded.
I know exactly what happened. They having a feast on your cables down in the sewer. All right. So we're gonna talk about the bread and butter this week.
Power Rangers season 20?
Definitely not. Shut that ass up. We're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat. Hey, first of all, let me give you this. Big ups for them actually following Scorpion's origin story. Okay, that's number one. Okay, now I know they had to rush it for movie reasons, but Jay, you may know this, and help me out because I don't remember everybody's character's name. In his origin story, Scorpion actually, he's created because Sub-Zero kills his family, kills him, takes his head out with his spine still attached. Okay. Hanzo goes down the hill, but a Mortal Kombat character, he's like gray. He got like two little things right here. Mm-hmm. I forget his name.
Right, Scott's right.
Okay, yep. He literally gives Hanzo the power of a hellfire.
Correct.
So
that could be in a sequel.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh, more ways than one.
More ways
if
than one.
You know the true story about Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
And that's what I was about to say, because in the comics, if I'm not mistaken, the guy who y'all just said, what's his name?
Quan Chi.
Quan Chi is literally controlled Sub-Zero to kill his family.
He was the one who did it.
Right.
It wasn't Sub-Zero.
It wasn't Sub-Zero. Exactly.
Wait, real quick, let me pause. We all in the same age range. Y'all, real quick. Jay, you probably remember Sub-Zero, he had his own video game a long time ago, Nintendo 64.
Yes, Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero.
Oh, never knew that.
Yes.
Never knew
Quan
that.
Yeah. I love that game. Quan Chi was in it.
Yep.
And it tells the whole story.
That's the story.
Okay, so there was a game. See, I never had that game. Okay, well there it is.
Think of, you remember how Mortal Kombat 3 was? You know how it looked, Mortal Kombat 3? Remember the old Mortal Kombat 3? And you can run and stuff? All right, imagine it looks exactly like that, but it's an action game. So it's not, it's an action.
It was alright.
I was pretty pleased with that storyline. Now I know people have, and I think here's the problem that people have, because they're trying to compare it to the first Mortal Kombat. Okay, no. It stands on its own, not connected with that one. Yes. Now I will tell you, I did have a few problems with it. Okay, one, and I'm going to tell you. The guy that plays Sub-Zero is probably one of the he's action guy from probably one of the best action movies in the last 10 years, The Raid. And The Raid was an excellent fighting movie. My problem with Mortal Kombat was that I don't think the fighting was too much on par. You're especially when you look at movies like The Raid, John Wick, the hand-to-hand combat wasn't too much. I didn't see a lot of style switching up. No, nothing like that.
The reason I could probably say, because they wanted to have it gory and real violent, but at the same time they also wanted to do fan service with the lasers or the beams or so they try to implement a little. They try to do equal. I think.
You know what? I kind of had an issue with that too. I kind of had a problem with. You gotta be. You gotta have.
I don't like
mark.
how Sonya Blade took out Melina. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, I didn't have a problem. I just didn't have a problem how you had to be marked by the dragon to actually have access to your chi or whatever you want to call it.
Arcana.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much. I was kind of that y'all could have just. Okay.
I get superpowers.
Kano was funny. Kano was funny. He was funny as hell. He was like, wait, hold on. Are you telling me I can shoot laser? I can shoot fire from my hands?
I can shoot fire. I got laser. I can get you a pussy ass fireball.
I think that was I love the guy that plays Scorpion. He's a good actor. Very good actor. I forget his name.
Yes.
I had a problem with the main dude, the dude that plays
Cole.
I wasn't feeling his acting too much. I wasn't feeling, but I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling Liu Kang's either. The dude that played, and he was in Power Rangers. He was the Black Ranger.
Oh
He was the Black
yeah.
Ranger, and he was the
That's
Black Ranger. Yeah, he was the
right.
Black Ranger.
The guy who played Luke Kang
Yeah.
was the Black
He
Ranger.
was the Black
Yeah,
Ranger.
that's him.
Yes, in the new Power Rangers, he is the guy that plays the Black Ranger.
It's like
No,
and
excuse me. But I know a lot of people confused. In the new Power Rangers,
The new
The
Power
one came out like
Ranger,
3 years
the black
ago.
guy actually
Yeah.
played the Blue Ranger. So
and Scott, my bad, Scott. You might know this more than Josh, but Ming just brought to my Ming. He brought to my attention. Ryko was Nathan Jones.
Yeah.
I didn't
Ryko
even
was
know.
Nathan Jones, the wrestler. Yeah. I knew he looked familiar.
oh,
You haven't-
the dude with the hammer. The dude.
Yeah, okay, you do 300.
Because you know
What's
what?
the Jet Li movie, Fearless?
He was in the
Not Fearless.
Protector. He was in the Protector. He's
Oh,
the
yeah,
big
he
dude
was
that
in the
they fight at
Protector.
He was in the Protector.
Yeah,
and I
that's
kept
right,
saying,
that's
this dude
right.
look familiar. Why do I know
Y'all
him?
be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Like 60 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, right, and I noticed him because he has the same screaming face. I kept saying, why does this dude look so familiar? And because the minute he yelled, I was like, this dude look familiar. Who is he? Then when I started going through my movie memory, I was like, this dude was in the but he's a wrestler. He used to be a wrestler back in the day.
Used to be a wrestler.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm actually glad to see that he's still doing like movie roles.
Me too. Yeah, it's called Fearless, right? Jet Li, was that the joint where Jet Li died they poisoned him when he was about to fight?
Yes.
That's Fearless. Yo, when he fought the big Fearless was hard too.
Fearless was good. I liked. So there were some problems with Mortal Kombat I had, but in general, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. I thought they definitely. Now at the end, anybody who didn't know, I don't even know why they showed the poster. But the minute, and I know why they did for people who don't know, but the minute he said he was going to Hollywood, I'm like, okay, he's going to go get Johnny Cage. Like, that's pretty obvious. I liked how Nightwolf was on the poster in the beginning. I thought that was cool. But the girl they show next, she's in Mortal Kombat 11. The person they show next on the poster, she's I want to say she's the same species as I keep wanting to call him. Yeah, I was about to call him Grogu.
Oh, he's talking about Shiva. He's talking about Shiva.
Shiva, right. I like how they did that. I like the little Easter eggs that was in it. I like that. I think if they would have went with Scorpion's true origin story stuff, because they don't really explain how, he's come back. And I think if they would have broke that down some more for people who didn't know, it would have been a little bit better. Now, I understand Mortal Kombat is about fighting and all that, but if we're really being technical, there wasn't a lot of. I don't think there was a lot of fighting as much as it was in the first one. I think there wasn't too much fighting that was in it. Yeah. I think the first one definitely had a lot more fighting, but my man with the hat, man, that's
Kung
Lao. When I was like, okay, that's pretty more Mortal Kombat. I like the whole flawless victory. I love how the Jones. I loved how Hanzo was like, get over here, and it was like, I love that. That's Mortal Kombat. So I was happy. I was happy about that. Kano did a great job. The girl who got cast as Sonya did good. The girl who got my girl with the teeth,
Melina.
The girl that I kept going.
The Joker, like
the girl who got cast, her sis, she did good. Shang Tsung was cast good. He's a good actor though. Even the guy that played Raiden was cast good. I thought he was good. I love the way how he was like, "You're not ready. Go back to your family, clown." I like that. Like I said, it had some issues that I did not like. Was it still good? Yes. But I think people's big thing is they're trying to compare it to the first Mortal Kombat, and it has nothing to do with the first Mortal Kombat. It stands on its own. We all know the first Mortal Kombat is a classic, okay? After the movie theater, there was kids kicking each other and the stuff, parents trying to pull us apart. Then we had that badass theme song, just the greatest theme song ever. Yep. Annihilation was trash. I think we can all agree on Mortal Kombat Annihilation was bad. I think we all
Still
agree.
love it. Still love
You
it.
love it at that time. If you was to watch it again, you'd be like,
I still
"Holy
love
shit."
it. I watched it like
God.
a year ago. I love it, son.
I can't watch
know
Mortal
it
Kombat
sucks.
Annihilation. I can't watch Annihilation no more.
Watch it.
I can't watch Annihilation no more.
Look,
I can't.
I'll watch
Jade?
Annihilation. Yeah, the heck to have Jade. I would watch Annihilation before I watch Guyver 2, but that's a whole different thing.
You are really bucking them. You know what? Hey, son, nah,
Scott,
you are really,
right here.
you are really bucking them right now. You are,
Hey.
Jason,
Scott,
you
got
gonna have
the
to put
clip.
this rest. You gonna have to watch Guyver 2 Dark Hero because Scott is tripping balls. If you ask anybody, Guyver 2 was damn good. Oh, this man said he rather watch Annihilation. You're just my God.
Fully loaded clip.
Really loaded.
Woo!
I
That was
definitely,
fire.
I do agree with what you said on the chat that we're gonna have a dry summer after this. We're gonna have a dry summer. We're gonna have a dry for movies and stuff. We're gonna have a dry summer. Mortal Kombat the last jump.
I was blown that we can't talk about the Flash. I was blown that we can't talk about the Flash, man. Because Flash is not. I'm fixing it right now. Yeah, Flash. Yeah, you saw that Jones.
But I definitely
I'm blown. We ain't get no Flash, man. But go ahead.
Mortal Kombat was good. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It's clearly the beginning of something else. So they're gonna have a 2. Okay.
3.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm actually glad.
4. I think he said. Yeah, I think it's time for 4 movies.
That makes sense. That makes sense because it's literally just the door opening for that. So I'm okay with this being an origin story for Scorpion and how, because I think a lot of people play the game, but a lot of people don't know about Outworld, the history of it. You know, even if you go back to like Mortal Kombat 10 or whatever, which one, 10-9, when Liu Kang dies, but then he
Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 9, like Liu Kang dies, and then he comes back. Right. And then it gets, not a lot of people know that. And then if you think about it, Scorpion was always painted as a bad dude back in the day. You know, he was always painted as a bad guy. But, like, he was just protecting his family. You know, that's why he came back. And so I thought it was, for what it was, and what it was, not every movie needs to be some grade A, you know, Oscar-worthy movie. It was an enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed watching it. The acting for some characters could have been better. I mean, I was really shocked at the dude for Liu Kang because he did a good job in Power Rangers. So I was kind of shocked about that. That thing kind of really threw me off. But other than that, I thought it was really good. I thought it was good.
Scott, you want to go? You want me to go?
Rock, paper, scissors. I mean,
it's a delay when we rock, paper, scissors. I'll go.
It's a delay.
I'll go. I was prepared to come in here and be biased and give it a 10 for no reason.
Just because it's Mortal Kombat, like, I'm gonna give it a 10.
I was prepared. I called it last week. I said I'm gonna give it a 10. I don't care because I still like Annihilation. So
my God.
Stop hating.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying now. When it first came out, you couldn't tell me no. I'm like, Annihilation good. I just watched it maybe like a month ago. I was like, God damn, this is really bad.
Hey, was the Night Wolf scene not tough?
No, the Night Wolf scene is tough. That joint is tough. That thing is tough. But then, if you go back to the first Mortal Kombat, it's so many tough scenes. Like when Liu Kang fights Reptile, that's pretty hard body. You know, even the Sub-Zero fight, even though the Sub-Zero fight didn't last.
Hey.
Oh, you just threw a bucket of water on him.
I still laugh at the black dude about to fight Goro when he was warming up.
And then, but you know what's funny about the scene? Goro picks him up like a baby with his 2D, but he just doesn't punch him up there like this. He does a double fist. Oh my God.
Yeah. But I was all prepared to be biased, and then my unbiased kicked in because just like with Josh, it's a good movie, but there were some things that were just like, damn. And then there's one major damn for me. Number one, Goro died too fast. Goro shouldn't even been in the movie, to be honest with you. Goro should have been in the next one.
Yep, I agree. I feel like he's too big of a character to have die off like that. Yeah.
Goro dies in the same movie that Cabal and he died before Cabal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Cabal's they make Cabal like a G.
Hey, they really
Yeah.
did. Though. They really did.
No disrespect, but he should have been more sort of fan service in a way. But they made him look like a damn G.
They did. They did.
All you can do is run fast. But okay, my bad. Go ahead, AJ.
You good? You good? Goro died too fast. Melina died. Period.
Yeah.
Kano died. Period. Now I'm saying that based on what I'm seeing right now, knowing that there's 4 movies, and obviously as we saw at the ending of this one, most likely they'll be back. And that's how Mortal Kombat is. Before people go, oh, they gonna revive him. Well, that's Scorpion came back.
That's
Johnny
Mortal
Cage comes
Right,
back in
that's
the game.
Mortal
He
Kombat.
dies in the
Right.
game and comes back to life.
Right.
Liu Kang dies and comes back to life. So it happens.
Mortal Kombat,
So I'm not
yeah.
mad at that. But people like Goro, like that's you when the tournament gets started, that's when you get Goro in there. You
Right.
don't bring Goro out like he's a Power Ranger villain just for today. Like
They did
that's what
bring
they
him out
did.
like-
He was like,
I
hey, yo,
think
Goro,
is so
you know what I'm
sad.
saying?
Did disappear
like
at
a
the end.
dog.
Of
Like they
Yeah.
they sick them on.
Mick says
come on.
they gonna be back. Man, that's true. They gonna be back.
I ain't mad at that.
I would definitely want Melina to come back.
Right.
Yeah. She's super important.
She-
Like
she's
super.
very, very important. Very
Very,
important.
like-
Especially when they introduce Katana.
Right. Like technically, she becomes for a whole second the Emperor Outworld because she was considered a child of Shao Kahn
Right.
in a way.
Right.
But that's game lore. What else I had? Liu Kang's fatality with the dragon was dope. They had the Kung
was
Lao.
dope. That was dope.
They had the Kung Lao fatality. That was dope.
That was dope. Hey, and the
Jax-
way they took that right from the game, though, that was hard
Yeah,
body.
it was perfect.
It was
perfect. Steve Harvey, good job playing Jax. I'll be honest, good job. I text. I was like, I didn't even know that was the dude from the game. I didn't even peep. If you watch the show, The Game, he was the one that was messing with Melanie after Derwin.
I only seen a few episodes.
He was on it for like 2-3 episodes, right?
He was on it for a minute. It was one like a half a season, I think it was. Remember, Derwin and her break up. Derwin ended up having a child with the other girl, and Melanie
She left him to go back and doing it.
Right, I'm with you, Ming. I always know him from Jimmy Olsen because he was a Supergirl as Jimmy Olsen. So right, but I'm not gonna lie to you. His acting was his, and I'm gonna bring this up real quick. This is another reason I had to with a WB. He acts so cheesy in Supergirl. He's really cheesy in Supergirl. But here, stop it, Scott. I know what you're about to say. It's the WB. No, okay, it's CW, whatever. But like he's written so good here, and the way he did it, he was like, he's like, oh yeah, these motherfuckers work. Like he's like, yeah, these motherfuckers work.
That was dope.
That was dope. That was dope. But Kano went on him though. He was like, boy, those little boy arms.
Yo, when he was at the punching bag, I about died laughing.
That joke was funny as a bug, bro. You know what? I didn't like how he. But go ahead.
They tried the Mortal Kombat uppercut. They threw that. It was trash. You better put some. You gotta crouch. You gotta bring it up behind.
You gotta bring to jump like the body go flying through a wall.
You gotta like, come on, man. They just did a regular boxer up. No, it's the elbow got to be up here with the it's gotta come all the way back with that, bro.
I agree.
Sonya, she must be the best fighter I've ever seen in my life because the other characters had to go through tragic events to get their powers. And the minute she got her mark, she knew exactly what to do 30 seconds later.
I mean,
Damn, Sonya.
She came back in the round and just boom.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Damn.
And you know, it almost took me a while because I kept on saying, I haven't seen I haven't played Mortal Kombat, but I watched Mortal Kombat 11 when it's on the tournament. But you know, it's clear, but I haven't seen Sonya, you know, in a while on Mortal Kombat unless you watch like the cutscenes and stuff. I damn near forgot like what her power was. I was like,
the kiss.
And she does a little suplexes.
Right.
The pacing, y'all know the term, the tale of two halves in football.
Mm-hmm.
First half different than the second half.
Mm-hmm.
When Kung Lao dies, the pacing changed super quick. It was like,
it does.
Yeah, he dies. They go in the void. They each have their own one-on-one, and then we get pow. And
And you know what? I was thinking.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
I was thinking, like, why was it? I mean, literally, like you said, the minute he dies, they fight.
Oh, now you want to
one-on-one.
get your shit together.
They fight one-on-one, and then they get their stuff. I thought that was really cheesy. That was a really cheesy way out they did that. That was a really, it was really cheesy the way they did that. Like,
I rewinded it to make sure I didn't miss anything because it was like bow, bow, bow.
Boom. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
It was.
And, yeah, I was like, damn.
Okay.
I knew he was going to die. Yeah, I knew he was. I knew he was going to die because he dies. That's how it happens. He loses the Mortal Kombat 9 when they won 9 straight in the game. He lost the 9th one to Goro, I believe it was, and that's what propelled Liu Kang to win the 10th tournament, which is Mortal Kombat 1, the video game on Super Nintendo. Right. So that's how it led to that. But of course, Kung Lao wasn't really dead.
I didn't think he was going to die the first movie. I thought, okay, maybe they're going, like, maybe the second. Like, a lot of people die who like, you said Kano. I was not expecting Kano to die. I really wasn't.
Yeah.
I really wasn't.
Yeah.
The bad guys that died, I think will come back. The good guy, Kung Lao, I don't think. I think they can easily make the bad guys come back.
Yeah,
but
and they OP'd him. That's how I knew he was gonna die. They OP'd him. He was flawless the whole time. He was beast. Kung Lao.
Yeah, they made him really dope. Because
Shang Tsung grabbed him.
Liu Kang looked up to him, was like, and Liu Kang was on his nuts.
But that's how it was. Kung Lao was originally the champion. He was originally the chosen one. That's how the story went. Okay. So when Goro dropped him, it really was supposed to be Liu Kang. They rebooted it to Raiden in Mortal Kombat, the latest Mortal Kombat 9, or it's called Mortal Kombat, but it's the reboot version.
I love how they, at first they almost had me because I was like, I know they ain't about to say that Raiden raised Liu Kang. Like they really had me because he was like, I found the baby, and I was like, no, they did. They're not going to do that. And then Liu Kang says, I was found in the gutter. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's how it happened. The biggest flaw, this what turned my unbiased brain on, and this is where I just couldn't unbiasedly give it a 10.
The mustache.
Cole is trash. Cole is trash. I don't want to see him ever again. I do not mind if he get killed off screen. Yep. He was pointless. It was ridiculous.
He was.
I thought for a whole second he was going to be the reincarnation of Hanzo, and that's how they bring Scorpion in, and I would not have been mad at that.
That's what I thought.
That too.
Yeah, but when it turned out that he's just a descendant and his powers is basically to get his ass whooped, and he provided nothing to the story at all. I need to see Cole die off screen. Yeah, and I don't know him as an actor, so I'm not going to knock his acting how he was.
I thought his acting was pretty bad. For me, it was pretty bad. It was. I'm not saying he was the worst. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying, like, for him to have that lead of a role, his emotion wasn't there. Like,
didn't care.
Yeah, he didn't care. Like,
they tried to parallel Hanzo's love for his family to his. Yeah. Didn't do enough for me to care. Yeah. It's Mortal Kombat. Right. It's Mortal Kombat. I don't care.
Somebody got to die.
Yeah. I don't care. Yeah. And he was there for casual fans who don't know no better. Yep. All the questions that casual fans have, he was the guy that was asking the questions on behalf of him, them in the movie.
I agree. What was Mortal Kombat? How long ago? When did it start? Why is it happening?
Yeah.
That was his role, and it was terrible. I can live without Cole. I hope he, like I said, just when you bring in Johnny Cage, if casted right.
If they smart, they would get the Miz. They get the Miz to play Johnny Cage.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I think he got the look. I think he would be the perfect Johnny Cage.
Martial arts side, you gotta fight though, bro.
Hey, but he would be the perfect Johnny Cage though. He literally would be the perfect Johnny Cage. He would be perfect for it.
Look wise, cocky, charisma.
But the fighting, that's something you can work on. That's something you can train to get that. You can train that. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. So you don't think if somebody put him through the same training as they did for John Wick, he would be like they did for Keanu Reeves, that he wouldn't be nice?
Look how long Keanu Reeves was in training for The Matrix, bro. Him and Lawrence Fishburne. It wasn't just like a year. They were doing it for like years with the Z.
I don't got another Mortal Kombat movie. I know it's supposed to be 4, but like 2 years.
I give it 2.
Right, I would say 2 years.
Miz ain't ready, and Miz ain't looking that clean. point of Johnny Cage is he's a douche that can really kick your.
Right.
He can really do his thing.
Right.
I think Miz need more time. I think Miz need more time to look that professional. I think he needs more time. But I hate Cole. I hate him. I'm sorry, bro.
He's probably
a terrible cat.
I've seen him act before, and I remember his acting not being bad. I'm like, he was a good actor. But once again, here we go with the writing. He's written really bad, and I don't know if maybe he just wasn't feeling it because, like, even the part with his family, like, I just wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling, everything was a shock to him. Who is that? What are they after me? Like, it was really like, you know.
And the Friday 13th vibes. You look outside on a summer day and it's freezing. You go outside. You go outside and they're yelling, go inside, go inside. Why? What's going on? It's inside. This dude about to freeze everything.
Even when they said it's July, I thought to myself, why will you still be out there? Apparently it's something supernatural going on at that point. Like,
it's in July. Let's check it out. The table is freezing. What?
Oh my God.
What? This man is a dude with 4 arms, yo, and he tell him, yo, go back inside. Because the little joke, he was like, go back inside.
Get in the car and leave. Like, I would have been with him. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Because the wife knew he is a character suck too. He was like, hey, babe, I got you. I help out.
I really thought they were going with what you said. Like, he was going to be the descendant of Hanzo. I really thought that
kept showing Hanzo and like quick clips of him sitting in hell.
Yep. And the whole time,
thinking it's brewing.
The whole time, the little thing, I thought they was like forming his little throwing thing to get over here knife, but it had a whole different one. I was like, oh, okay.
The whole gold armor, bro.
The whole thing. It was. Look, here's the thing. We saw that right after Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I was hyped. I was like, I had the theme song in my head. I was like,
it did that for like a few seconds. Y'all heard it, right? A few seconds.
I heard it.
And they played it they played it at the beginning. They played it at the end. All right, from the very beginning, Hanzo, his family, Bi-Han, and Sub-Zero. No, you Bi-Han to me. That I you know what? It's a small stuff. One of them speaking Chinese, one of them speaking Japanese. And it's like, look, I don't understand you.
Right.
But I don't know, you're saying a lot of big words. I'm sensing disrespect.
Watch your mouth.
What do you say before you over there? Watch your mouth. He helped me with the sale.
Yep, facts.
So that I appreciate it. I appreciate it. They didn't just make it seem like, okay, well, they're speaking Asian dialect.
Right.
And all of it is just they just magically supposed to understand it. You saying a lot. You don't lie big words. So watch your mouth. Tell me what to say.
But I agree that was big for them because they were different clans. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Yep, that makes sense.
The wife and the older son getting frozen. I was like, okay, they're kicking this with a bang. Okay.
Yep.
But the fight scenes, like just before he got to Sub-Zero and Hanzo taking out the henchman, man, with just like the gardening tool and the rope.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. To me, that was probably one of the best fight scenes in the whole thing. Was the one that Hanzo was doing with the guards. Okay, all right. So you agree? Okay, got you.
I agree.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that's the best fight scene.
That was the best fight scene.
It goes down. It goes down from there.
Exactly. It goes down.
But it doesn't make the movie terrible. But it does go down because as the first 5 minutes I'm seeing that, I'm like, oh,
right. It's gonna be
it's like blood. It's like blood and guts, and I'm like, oh man, the way he's doing it.
Exactly. And see, but you just said what I was talking about. And see, I think for us, because we watch a lot of fighting movies, I just don't pay. I don't pay attention to the way people getting killed. I'm paying attention to the movements, how they're blocking. You know, are they blocking their form? Right. I'm looking
performance.
At that. Exactly. That was perfect in that scene. And like you said, it goes straight downhill from there after that. The fighting goes downhill after that. It does. But continue. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
You good. You know, I was disappointed in how Sub-Zero ended up getting them. I didn't think it was going to end like that. I thought, one is going to get taken away by Shang Tsung or whoever, and the other was going to get taken. I didn't think he was actually going to
kill him.
Show that, and his body teleporting into hell. Sorry.
Oh no,
Outworld.
Yes, technically, because it is right. Well, right, but then maybe a lot of people, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jay, but Scorpion draws his power, the Hellfire, from Outworld. So, when the closer he is the longer he's out of Outworld, the more weaker he gets. If I'm not mistaken, it's kind of like an unsaid thing.
Might be unsaid.
I read it once in the comments. I read it in some lore that and this was a while back. Like, since he draws his powers from Outworld, the longer he's out of Outworld or the hell, right? He something to that nature. Something to that nature. Well, go ahead, Scott. But yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you so far. I'm with you.
No, everything with Cole, the beginning, getting his ass kicked. They said he was a great fighter before they start showing him. He started off with the bang, with getting his ass kicked. Not listening to his daughter. He should have uppercut.
Right.
Maybe he should have.
Because even Jack's calling, he's like, she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, it was okay. I understand. I knew from early on there was no Johnny Cage. They were going to do a new character to kind of filter stuff. So I was like, okay, no attachment towards the character whatsoever.
Got a question for you. Yeah, you made me think about it when we was talking about Godzilla. I feel like Cole is what the humans were in Godzilla to fill the gap. Like you just
I was trying to watch around him. Like every scene with him, I'm like,
can they just fast forward? Yeah.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he was bad. Yeah, it was pretty. Yeah.
In the movie, as far as the dude, I don't know, but
I don't know either.
Because here's a storied franchise with like named characters, like in good and evil side, and you just you insert this nobody.
Right. I can definitely tell you he's a good actor. I can tell you that. I can tell you he's a good actor, but it was just really hard to see it.
It's see past that.
Yeah,
it's hard to see past the fact that his character didn't really exist and there was no need for his character.
Exactly.
But
and his power was whack.
The whole thing, okay.
His power was whack.
The
gold armor was getting beat up. His armor when he got beat up. No, his armor was going when he was getting his ass kicked though.
It's like somebody at W was like, let's give him Black Panther powers. You beat his armor, but then he can let out.
He beat technically the strongest dude there.
Literally. He really did.
Didn't love it, but it is what it is. Cool. Okay, Jax came. They got rid of. I was looking forward to that fight scene with Jax and Sub-Zero. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer, but at the same time, I appreciate it when it happened when he froze his arm. And he was just in a state of shock. He was like. He just pushed back.
That was another good scene though. That was probably the second best scene in it when he was fighting. I mean, I loved how Jax he had Jax's personality down to a T. He really did.
It was good.
He really did. He really did.
How to pull the gun, that man froze the whole.
And see, I didn't see the trailer. So when I went back, I watched the trailer afterwards, and apparently for one of the teasers, that was it. I didn't even know they released the first 7 minutes of it.
Yeah.
I didn't see none of that. So when he did that, I was like, "Oh,
his arm getting frozen off."
Yeah, that was dope. Yep. That was dope.
The other thing, I'm skipping ahead, but another thing that was in the teaser or trailer was when that fight between Sub-Zero and Scorpion, where he cut him, blood came out, froze it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. I like that thing because just because the whole thought process within it, and then whoever the CGI guy, I love
Actual
it.
move in the game.
Yeah.
Actual move in the game.
Yep.
Love it.
Even when Scorpion, remember how Scorpion for his finisher move, he used to take off his
Yeah.
mask. I love how they did that though. How when he was giving him the Hellfire, but it wasn't his skull. He was actually like he was
From
turning right. Exactly. I thought that
Yeah.
was
That was dope.
great. That was dope.
That
The
was
way
dope.
they did that.
Yeah.
The
That
way they
was
did that
dope.
was dope.
And well, no, he's Noob Saibot in the next one.
Wait, say what?
Noob Saibot, Bihan. That's what happens. Scorpio. Yeah.
He turns Noob Saibot.
This
Oh,
is
I'm
it.
looking forward to the
Yeah.
teleporting. Wait. Noob Saibot was one of my favorites. Just because I used to cheese that move so much. The
That
teleporting
move
up
is
and
a
down.
cheese to this day.
I used to- I would hit him with the shadow where they couldn't hit me.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep doing the teleporting up down.
Did you peep how they paid attention to the game so much? I don't know if it's Mortal Kombat 11 or 10, but how Sub-Zero made a figure of himself, and that was dope. That was straight from the game too. How that was dope. He
Made a clone,
that was dope. That was dope. I love that. I was like, oh.
I mean, as a fan of the game that I've been playing since Sega Genesis, I appreciated a lot that was in it.
I agree.
Again, I didn't like the fact that Goro was in it and died
Too fast.
and he was in it. He died, and he died by
Cold.
armor by coal.
It's a
I was about to say
Power
the gold
Ranger
armor
name.
guy.
Like that's literally what you name a character on Power Ranger, son. Cold.
Cole
Actually,
Young,
he is a Power Ranger named a Wild Force. That's right.
He is Cole Young. Yeah,
He's in jail. Real life.
What?
he's in jail. He killed his roommate. Long story.
With a sword,
That's that
right?
dude. That's that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brave Ranger
But-
Cole, yeah. Wild
Yeah.
Force is underrated, by the way. I ain't gonna get my power.
No. You're right. It's underrated, but
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
bad dude.
I
Bad
know
dude.
we ain't talking about Turbo. Turbo was trash.
Stop it.
Wild Force.
All right,
Wild
okay.
Force was good. Man said, no. Rich said, did y'all all catch the friendship for Sonya? I didn't see that. Wait, oh, Rich, you gonna have to break that down. What happened? Rich said, did y'all catch the friendship for? I didn't catch that.
In the trailer, slice him. She was slicing Kano in the trailer. I'm trying to remember that scene. He tried the laser beam, but
And
she
then it went through the
deflected it.
floor.
She stabbed him with the garden gnome.
Right,
but
with the garden gnome. No, yeah. No, but Rich saying, he said that y'all all catch the friendship for Sonya. You know, the little friendship moves that they got, you know, like finishers. But you know, you
What's
can do a
Sonya's
friendship.
again? I forgot what her friendship was.
I haven't played. I played Mortal Kombat 11. Like I said, I haven't used Sonya.
friendship is like when they don't like
When you don't kill
kill
them,
them. They just give them like flowers or a balloon or something like that.
Right, you do some wow, right. You don't kill them. You actually just give them the friendship jump. Yeah.
I did that joke with RoboCop. That joke's hilarious.
The RoboCop friendship move was dope.
That joke was dope.
No, man.
But
I'll look back. I gotta look back again.
I would have to look that up.
Man,
but
first,
the whole thing with
let's just give a shout out to Rich, y'all. Rich be supporting the stream. Rich be on here. He supported us when we was doing our Justice League jump. When she threw the knife at the darts board. I remember when she threw the knife. at the board. Did Kanyo duck or something? Or I remember that. I remember the board.
She threw a knife. She threw a knife at him, but she missed.
I remember the knife hitting the board. No, Rich. No. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I remember her throwing the knife at the board. I remember. Oh, and let me right, it had the drawing of her. Okay, yes, I remember that. Yes, I did, because it was on a white paper. It was, yes, I do remember that. Yes, I did. I do remember that. How do y'all feel about Reptile?
Okay, wait. Let's look at some stuff that y'all went first. Y'all didn't talk on some things. Reptile, I didn't appreciate it. I wanted him to at least be in the suit, human form.
Yeah, I agree.
But it is what it is. You know, he had acid. He can go invisible, but here's what it is. And then you had Kano, kill him with his bare hand without powers. Okay. All right. Okay.
You took the man who had the second best fight scene in the classic Mortal Kombat movie and made him into a creature.
Literally. I tell people all the time, if you go back to the first Mortal Kombat, that is probably one of my best fight scenes between Liu Kang and Reptile. Literally.
Yeah.
God.
That John was dope.
Here's the thing. As far as the bad guys, one or a few or all of them have a likelihood of coming back.
Agreed.
Two, there's so many characters to look forward to in the next 2, 3, and 4th installment. Cyrax, Smoke, there's so many. Noob Saibot coming. Rain, Ermac is
the Emperor.
But you're saying the rest of the roster outweighs the people who have died in this one?
No.
Oh,
okay.
No,
I'm not saying it outweighs it. I'm just saying
you
that
you can live without it.
I'm saying no, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying in addition to, but I hopefully whether one, a few, or all of them will potentially come back bad guy wise. Melina, maybe
hope Melina comes back.
I really don't care about Ryko. Whatever.
No. That's Mortal Kombat 4. That's Mortal Kombat 4.
Really didn't care about.
No Ryko. I don't know why they did.
Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, I'm surprised they brought Ryko. I was surprised by Ryko and Natara. Natara is Deadly Alliance, the girl with the wings. She was on Deadly Alliance.
Well, you know what? And maybe they could be actually pulling something as in they give you a few characters right here just to make us people who play the video game happy. And then, exactly. Then they give us
fan service for characters that may or may not be known, but not as popular as others.
I was pretty disappointed in Liu Kang. I really was. And maybe because Liu Kang is probably one of my favorite characters.
Well, the majority of the movie he was in Kung Lao's shadow, and towards the middle and towards the end, he was still dealing with the fact that dude died. But at the end where he summoned his animality, so you never know how they're gonna kind of portray him in the next movie. Yeah. He could step up. He could step up out of his shadow because, like one of y'all said, he was on Kung Lao's nuts, and because he looked up to him.
But that's how it was. That's how it was, though. You know what I'm saying? Kung Lao, they were best friends, but Kung Lao was the hero, supposed to be the main hero.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat. The most Mortal Kombat I play is like 10 and 11. So I'm looking at, Sonya and Johnny Cage getting together, then they having their daughter, you know what I'm saying? Because their daughter is in Mortal Kombat 11, you know what I'm saying? So, Jack's daughter. Is it Jack's daughter?
Jackie Briggs.
So
Jackie Briggs.
Yeah. So, but you said it was a couple more things we missed. What else we missed, Scott? What else we missed?
Let's see. Kano got his laser, and then he got turned to the dark side by Cabal. The whole Man in the Iron Lung, Cabal. I really don't know why he was in the movie. I really don't know why. What was his fighting style? All he had was 2 crowbars. And super speed.
He called him crowbars.
He's a cheat on the game, though. He's a cheat.
Yeah, all you gotta do is keep running fast. That's all you gotta do. And then they keep spinning.
Cheat.
Here's the thing. There's a lot of characters. One, I wish they would have kind of introduced or hinted at Quan Chi. A little, because I'm getting tired of, and maybe it's not getting tired because it's just 2 movies previously, but I've just saying Shang Tsung being the guy who's starting it. No, show Quan Chi, and then at a later point, the Goros and the Shang Tsungs and the Shao Kahn.
Right.
Like what's his name? Quinnick? What's his name? Jay, I know you know.
Cool.
He has like a long hat.
Shinnok. You talking about Shinnok?
What was it? Shinnok? I was close.
Shinnok. Yeah, you was close. Shinnok.
I was close. And you start introducing these other characters because we already know Goro and we already know Shang Tsung.
Right. Yeah.
Well, even the girl Shiva, Shiva and the people, I was like,
Shiva Sindel.
Yeah. And I was just happy that they finally put some respect on Scorpion's origin story. I was really happy about that. I was truly pleased about that. I was like, thank you, because I was definitely happy about it. And see, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's besides Sonya, Kano, Liu Kang, I played Mortal Kombat. I just didn't play it a lot. Then when 10 came out, well, 9, 10, and 11, I started playing it again. So I know a few. Then I played the one with Nightwolf and all that. So I was like, okay, like I knew the minute Nightwolf was on the post, I was like, oh, there go Nightwolf, you know what I'm saying? But Scott, let me ask you this. Where does it stand for you in your rating of Mortal Kombat? Because it looks like you may have a little bit more problems with it than we did. I mean, talking to y'all, it always brings out the problems that I had. So I would say me and yours are kind of like lined up.
No, look, it's the echo of what everyone else said. It really could have done without Cole Young.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I see the good and bad. I see the pros and cons of why they did it.
But now,
for those who aren't as familiar,
because what was his point? Because I want to tell you,
for those who are watching Mortal Kombat maybe for the first time, who are unfamiliar with the characters or the tournament, even though they didn't even officially have a tournament.
But I was even about to tell you,
that.
What if they would have just stuck with Sonya? Because Sonya tells you everything about it right then and there in the little in the bunker.
Here's the thing. And here's the thing. This has nothing to do with what you just said, but other than Cole, I had a problem with Sonya.
Why?
Why was she there helping? Just because Jax had the dragon tattoo and she was his ride or die?
No, remember they said they was on assignment together. Some dude fought Jax. Jax beat him, and it was some supernatural stuff that happened. She was like, "Oh," and then
he had abilities,
and they started looking into it. Together.
Oh yeah, for 7 years. 7 years.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I wish they had done a little bit more character development with Sonya, because she is vital for like the beginning. Like they kind of did it with Jax a little bit.
I agree with you.
But
I definitely agree.
Because I feel like they did more backstory with Kano.
They did.
They did with Sonya Blade.
They did.
Stole the movie. Yeah. He stole his Kano.
And he had all those lines. All the lines. All the funny lines.
Like that. I don't know if he was written like that, but he did steal the show. Like literally, he really took the carpet from everybody's feet. He really did.
He didn't overact.
Yep.
He made it his own. You could tell he wasn't even thinking about the original iconic Kano in the first movie.
I agree.
He just did him with Kano. And that shit was great, man.
That shit was great. I mean,
do you know who I am?
The part at the dinner table when he was like, "All right, man, you starting to piss me off." I am? Like, he's man. Then when he told you,
the leader of the Black Dragon Clan.
When he was like, "Wait," he was like, "Am I gonna get superpowers?" That was the part. He was like, "Whoa, am I gonna get superpowers?" Hey, yo, he did. He really stole the car. He
started whooping Cole's ass too. So just say, "All right, how we gonna get your power?" Well, he was like, "Yeah, this how I got mine."
I love the way I definitely liked how Raiden was written. His character was really written well. Like it was more. I like how he wasn't a comedian like in the first one. You know, I thought he was more Raiden.
Wait, that's
he has some funny lines. He has some
funny lines, but I mean, like
desecrate Christopher Lambert.
No, he was a good Raiden. He was a good Raiden. He was a great Raiden.
Hey, we're not talking about the Raiden from the second one.
No,
I won't lie.
Nobody's
talking about the Raiden from the second one is the Raiden from the second one is the dude from Black Lightning with the short hair. I was like, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I didn't like. That's the only thing I didn't like. That was the only thing I was like.
I like him as an actor, just not in that role.
Not in that role. And then his voice annoyed me as Raiden. I was just like,
he killed the Phantom. He killed the Phantom before.
Man, man, damn! But now when you talk about Jack's arms, though, hey yo, but if we're gonna go there, I did have a problem with the way people got their power like that too. I definitely did. And I'm gonna tell you why I had a problem with it.
Find something within you and it will release.
It's almost like using the Force. They could have just told him to use the Force. It literally was like that. I was kind of like, you must find it within yourself. Like even when Liu Kang was telling his story. Well, then I just... What did you do, Liu Kang?
Wait. Luke Kane's story was kind of twisted. If like, didn't he say something about? He says like I basically I killed him.
Yeah,
literally in cold blood, and I took his powers. But essentially that's what he did though, right? Didn't he say something like that or something close to it?
Now and then like Jax, and we all know how Jax got his arm. So I mean, if I'm mistaken, but his were like bolted onto him, like he didn't just okay, all right.
It was altered.
Right.
He never lost them.
Right.
In the
they
game.
were altered. Exactly.
He added them on.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make
after the second game because he was getting tossed up.
Right. Okay.
Second game, second movie.
Yeah, he's getting tossed.
The second movie, the first movie, he looked one way. Second movie, he bald head, and I was like,
yeah.
But anyway,
so the whole having your arms come on you after you trying to lift the bra. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, all right.
Well, you know what? I understand that was the cheesiness, and I understand his what was it, Arcana. I understand that may not be it. Maybe it was just like him getting some kind of inner strength and it translating to
his arms,
the weakest part of his new form or whatever.
Arms, right.
But his inner power being middle arms, that wouldn't make sense to anyone.
Right.
It wouldn't make sense to anyone.
Exactly. So I can even see if he had the altered arms from the beginning, and maybe he couldn't use them correctly.
Strong hand.
Right. Use your strong hand. Use your strong hand. I could literally see something like that. And I was like, oh my god.
Jay.
Your man was like, no, but the best part about that, he was like, take my other hand. He was like, oh no.
No, nah.
He was like, give me your other one. That's the scene where he was like, take my strong hand. No, give me your other one. He was like, give me your other one. Oh my God.
Oh God, man.
So, like I said, I enjoyed Mortal Kombat. I did. Like I said, I give it a 7.
I did too, man.
I enjoyed it. Mine is cold, but
set up for other. See, I didn't even know till y'all just said that they had signed for 4. I didn't know that. I did not know that. So, but you can clearly tell.
Got a Mortal Kombat Annihilate Cole. Just like how they did Johnny Cage.
I had to explain to y'all boy, because Justin was like, no, Justin going to tell me. What did he say today? He said, well, I don't like the fact that he's going to be Johnny Cage. I said, Justin, what are you talking about?
Somebody else said that too. Like, somebody else. Who else said that?
Justin. So apparently, I can't.
He clearly said it in the movie. I'm going to Hollywood.
But see,
for what? No, for who?
But Justin. But I think it serves the purpose of what we was talking about. I don't think Justin remembers Mortal Kombat like I did. So I know that Johnny Cage is a Hollywood actor. So I didn't even need to see the poster. Once he said he was going to Hollywood, I was like, he getting Johnny Cage at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Justin is the reason why Cole exists.
Exactly.
He's a go-getter.
I was like, Justin was like, wait, is he? I don't like the fact that he's going to be Johnny Cage. I said, Justin, he's not going to be Johnny Cage. I said, he's going to go get Johnny Cage.
Wait. You know what, Josh? I appreciate you. I appreciate in that moment that you calm yourself down talking to your brother who's significantly older, and you're just like, no.
I said,
no.
Justin,
It's like he's like, no.
I will tell you what Justin had a problem with. He said the same thing you're talking about. He didn't like Cole. He said we talked about Hanzo being a good actor. He said that was cool. The same thing you said. He said it was really fast paced. The minute after that, it was like cool. He said the beforehand was actually all right, which it was.
Yeah,
the beforehand was good.
And
then this is what I don't understand too, because, and I'm not even gonna bring up the Snyder Cut, but what I'm saying is, since we have been in the pandemic and we're watching movies longer, like if you notice, Mortal Kombat was only 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Yep.
To me, for a Mortal Kombat movie, it's short.
Yeah.
It's short. It should have been at least 2:15.
I thought it was gonna be two. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be 2 something. I really did.
Yeah.
Same thing. I thought King Kong versus Godzilla was gonna be damn near 3 hours.
Yeah.
Without even looking at it, I thought it would be.
I definitely feel like now, especially for Mortal Kombat and movies along those lines, it's and something having a history like Mortal Kombat, 1 hour 50 ain't enough. That ain't enough to squeeze. That's not enough to squeeze no story in, especially for Mortal Kombat. So
Yeah.
maybe they'll take note and the next ones be a little bit longer, because I tell people now, nobody cares about sitting in a movie for a long time. Even if we weren't in a pandemic, you can't tell me nobody goes like, oh, that movie was too long. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'll give you my line from Jurassic Park. Shh, don't tell nobody I'm Dawson. We got Dawson. We got Dawson over here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So because normally that's the first thing I check with a movie to see how long it is. Normal. And when it said hour 50, I was like, hour 50? I don't know about that. I was like, but I thought it was at least gonna be like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Like, seriously.
I hate those struggle movies that I see on these channels. That's like hour 15, hour 20, and they supposed to be like full on movies. Like, what?
That's an episode. That's an episode or something. An hour
Exactly.
An episode. So I was like, that kind of took me for a little loop. I was like, but I'm full blown, and I'm so shocked because the dude who plays Cole, he's a good actor, but I keep saying it. It's the way he was written. It's the way he was written.
Went to the void and said we lost because they were working together, but there was no one jumping. Remember, I'm talking about Cole. Remember when they went to the void? He said the reason why we lost is because they were working together. So let's separate them. Doesn't make sense because Liu Kang was getting his ass kicked by Cabal one-on-one. The only person who got jumped was Kung Lao. Right. He got jumped because he had to deal with Natara and then ran into Shang Tsung all at the same time. But the rest of y'all was getting that one-on-one smoke.
But did y'all peep how Cole and Liu Kang was just like, when he was getting so they was like, I'm like, let's ask y'all do something. Throw a fireball. I'm like, what are you doing, Liu Kang? What are you doing?
Because
like, literally was like
when Shang Tsung was taking his soul, it took a while. It was like,
I'm like, you gonna punch him in the face? And then did y'all peep how
hit him with something hard or heavy or something?
Raiden's the new Batman, son. Because Raiden dipped. He dipped. He bounced. He left.
Man said, all right, time to go.
Raiden's ass. Raiden is an ass. He left those
can't interfere.
Yeah, that's true. He can't interfere. I was just like, I mean, Luke, I was like, man, y'all really gonna stand here and let y'all man get his soul taken? What your man say? Just listen to the way they scream. That's the best part before they. He said that's the best part. I was like,
damn.
I was like, damn.
They gave Cabal some good lines. I was like,
your friend getting his soul taken right now.
He really had some of the best lines besides Jax. When he first came up on Kano, he was like, "You backstabbing, good mother,
you backstabbing motherfucker."
I'm just a guy.
Right.
At the same time, he's trying to recruit him on his team.
And then I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't remember Kano being really obsessed with money like that.
Yes, he was.
Okay, then I was wrong. Okay.
Yeah, he bootlegged weapons from Earth World to Outworld. That's what Black Dragon. Yeah, he was bootlegging weapons. That's why he was like, whatever number you got in your head, double it. Like, double it again.
He's like, double it. I was like, oh my God. And then that was enough for Kano. And we got to work on whenever there's laser movement. And the only person that has perfected this is Brandon Roth. Whenever you got, I knew you was gonna make that face. Whenever there's lasers coming out your eyes, you don't have to give me the whole like that. You can literally just like look. Like, I'm not gonna lie, your boy Henry Cavill does it too. He does it too when he uses his heat vision. He'll give you a little bit of. Just look.
They all do it. They do it on
not Brandon. Brandon does not do that. He just gives you the. He does.
Oh, so he gives you the stone face.
No, he just gives you
movement. Wait. Okay, so what you're saying is a good portrayal of it is what I'm doing now.
Literally, that's it. That's perfect.
Oh, really? Because I wasn't doing shit. So, God, thank you.
Exactly, Scott. You weren't doing. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That's how it's supposed to be. Just straight. Hey, your boy Tom Welling, he did the same thing. Tom Welling never gave you this. He never gave you that. He just gave you the. He just did this. He didn't have glasses at that point. That's how I know you didn't.
No. But so they just do this, and then the CGI takes over, right? Got it. Gotcha. That's
it. And the power coming out came. I was like, ooh, we got a laser beam. Ooh, look at me, Ma. I got a laser beam coming out my eye. Like, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I got laser. It's better than your pussy ass fireball. I was like,
Kano was the dude, Joe. He stole that show. He really did.
He stole it, man. He stole it.
He did. Oh man, the dog barking.
He stole it.
Anything else this week, guys? Is that it? Anything else you got? I didn't get the Flash, thank God.
You hating? Why you hating? Why you hating?
You know what?
Why you
hating?
hating?
And it's not even. You know what, Jay? He hating and it's not even on. It's not until May 4th, May 5th.
You hating? I hate on my man.
All right. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Apparently, they're really trying to Flash to stick around. Your man is probably supposed to get like the biggest contract in CW history.
Going back to the Flash, we going back to the Speed Force, baby. That's where we live. That's where we at. That's where we at. They need a Speed Force.
Man, what we gonna do for the next?
How many more years? Because they usually don't want to go past 8 to 10 years. So
no. They're gonna milk that thing like. Now I will say, I know people got their gripe about Supernatural, but Supernatural was good.
I never seen one episode of Supernatural. I gotta be home. It came out at a time when you had to be at the TV at the time to watch it.
That is very true.
Yeah.
That is
and
very
my
true.
life was not conducive of that when it was doing that.
Well, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It was supposed to end after season 5,
but it was so good. It was so good. They just kept
bringing it back.
Well, we can't tell you that. We can't tell you that.
But the season 5 season finale was one of the greatest and funniest episodes ever.
It was.
Hey. Ass butts. Okay.
He was like,
Charm. Should I watch Charm too?
Hey! You didn't hear from me.
Hold up. Wait.
Right.
The original Charm.
The original Charm was pretty good.
One was pretty good. This new one, I can't get jiggy with that shit. But the
original Charm was pretty good, bro. The original Charm was pretty good. Hey, look. When it comes to the WB, I gotta keep it real. Charm was pretty good. Charm was good.
Wait. I'm gonna chime in my Saturday Night Live character. It was pretty good.
Charm was, hey, look, don't let nobody tell you. Charm was pretty damn. Veronica Mars, that was good.
Yeah, Veronica Mars was good. I called Veronica Mars.
CW, if I'm being honest with you, CW, and I'm not even talking about Smallville. If you leave Smallville out of it, CW had some of the best shows.
It got me through my first year.
Yep.
Hey, stop.
Seven Heaven was trash.
It was horrible. I did not like that show.
Because they didn't deal with real issues.
No. They had good shows, but they also had like other shows that were popular, but not to us. No, they had Seven Heaven. People watched it.
Buffy.
Gilmore Girls.
I love Buffy. I loved
Everwood.
Everwood was good.
Dawson's Creek.
Hey, yo, I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now. Yeah, Dawson's Creek was good. Dawson's Creek was good. Dawson's Creek was good.
Like they WB has some WB / CW. It was WB and UPN combined. I don't know if you remember.
Right, they were UPN.
I don't know if you remember UPN. That was basically with all
the black shows on UPN.
Wait, Homeboys in Outer Space.
Homeboys in Outer Space. What was that? Homeboys in Outer Space.
You don't remember Homeboys in Outer Space?
No.
The Flex Alexander and the dude from Different World.
Oh, I do not remember that at all.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was Malcolm and Eddie.
Malcolm and Eddie. I remember Malcolm and Eddie was good though. Malcolm and Eddie was good.
Prince episode is the best episode by far.
Malcolm and Eddie were good.
Eddie Griffin with that makeup. Oh,
yes, bro. That joke was hilarious, bro.
Every time I think about Eddie Griffin, all I think about is him and Deuce Bigelow when he in the hot tub and then he dropped the guacamole and all that in the hot tub and he picked it up. He eat it right out the pool. Say, yo, Eddie Griffin, yo, Deuce Bigelow is a classic, bro.
It is. It is.
What pie has the most sugar? Peach cobbler. Damn it, you beat me again. Hey, that shit was so funny, man. Oh my God. Oh.
I could watch Deuce Bigelow, the first one. Whoa, I can watch that anytime.
The second one was
European
good.
Gigolo was funny too.
European one wasn't. I didn't like it as much.
The bird.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
No, what your man was like, when your man was like, who coming with me? He's like, I gotta give this guy some head. He was like, let me go put that thing in my mouth. I was like, whoa, what was that?
Yo, Justin used to hit that dance all the time when they were doing the jingle. Yeah, he did. I forgot the dance. He used to do the dance all the time.
Justin used to bang that joint, bro. He used to bang that. Justin used to bang. Yo, remember that time we went to the club and Justin did that thing at the club? We went to the club in Richmond, right? This is this when I was dating Whitney. We went to the club and Justin did that dance.
That's what me dying for.
He was in the club doing that joke, and like only a few people knew what it was because they had seen Deuce Bigelow. So that shit was hilarious, bro.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's a populist.
As a
The old rainbow.
Your man was like, he doesn't even know what a dirty trombone is.
Oh, that's right. The girl had the nose. Right.
Oh
right.
my god. Deuce Bigelow is hilarious, bro. Oh man. All over a fish. All over a fish. That was
God,
great.
Man. Oh my goodness,
man.
No, he was about to go to the sun tanning. That's when he did the dance. It was before he was about to get tan. That's right. And he hit the dance.
Oh man. Oh, Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. When the parts where he's I still think about 51st dates when at the end, well, but even before the end, he was like, man, get your foot off my pillow. But he moves his foot and it's like straight black on the pillow. Rob Schneider was hilarious, bro. Oh man. I love Big Daddy. God, man, he was hilarious in Big Daddy.
You say it was too much of a glare.
No, it's did the thing in the room. Justin used to do that joke all the time. Yo, oh my God, yo, Justin used to do that joke all the time. I remember we was in the store and my mom was like, "What are you doing?" He was by the register. My mom was like, "What are you doing?" Oh my God. Oh my God.
Justin used to do that all the time. Oh
my God. We were by the register. We was waiting for my... I was like, what are you doing? That was hilarious, bro. Oh my God. Oh, man.
All right.
So what we got coming up? What movies we got coming up? None? Probably nothing at this point.
Low key is June 12th. I'm like that.
I'm catching, whenever Invincible finishes.
I gotta finish watching Invincible. I gotta watch Invincible.
And then I'm on episode 5 of them.
Are you okay?
No.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Damn, you got 5 more episodes left of that. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, I was kind of binge watching it a little bit.
Where did you leave off at?
Yeah, what episode you stop at?
I'm at the part where I think the episode where she just left the other black woman's house that's in town.
The sister-in-law.
The
sister.
Parker. Parker. Okay. I love
No, not the one in Watt.
Oh, the crazy one.
Other woman,
crazy one. Okay,
the one that's cooking the kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And supposedly, and then she came back later that night with her husband, bust in. And
she does bust right in the house and none. Yeah. Okay,
that's true.
We your kids. Oh, they're out the house.
Yeah.
So you haven't gotten to the. I'm gonna try to say this delicately. You haven't gotten to the origin episode yet, have you?
The what?
Origin episode.
Yeah, that would be a good
origin. I don't believe so.
Have you seen their son?
Whose son? Chester?
Okay, then you haven't got that.
That's all we need to know. That's it.
He just said, oh, good point. Have you seen...
It's a baby.
Yes. Have you seen what happens to Chester?
No.
Okay, that's
Okay, that's good. We're gonna leave it there. We can move on to another. Yeah, we're all right.
Lord. I can't even watch. His thing. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard for me. I know I can't. I have to watch this like in secret because she can't watch Black Paint. So
hey, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. If she can't watch Black Paint, you might as well just skip that episode right there. You might as well just skip that shit right there.
We are understating.
Right.
No matter what we say.
You're right. We are literally undercutting it. We really are.
Trust.
I don't. I have said it on this show before. It kind of takes a lot for me to just not watch some movies. I done see some nasty stuff. I done see some horrible stuff. That by far maybe that what I saw in them may just beat the scene in The Last of Us. I mean The Last of Us, but The Last House on the Left with the rape scene. That may just beat it. In fact, I think it does. I think it does.
Just can't look at blackface.
Well, I mean, what happened? You mean what happened to Chester?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know what? I don't think anything too crazy happened. That I was like, oh,
okay.
I mean, that other than her going to that woman house, the other black woman, and that basically.
So, but you a couple of episodes in, so none of the other stuff has bothered you.
Okay, what the tall man on the bus or. I mean I'm thinking the little girl
man with the hat.
No, we're not talking about the horror aspect. That's nothing. It's nothing scary about that at all. Nothing. It's nothing scary. No, we're not talking about the horror aspect of it.
Just the race.
Yes, the racism part.
No, I know one thing. I know I wanted to beat that little kid ass if he's pissing on my sheet. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I wouldn't chase him. No, and there was a pause because he knew what he was doing was wrong. I would have picked up the stick, snatched it from him. I wouldn't have chased him to his mama house. You getting whipped right there in my backyard, and then I'm gonna bring the sheets and give it and show your mom what you did.
That part, and that part was God.
Show blackface, right, Scott? At this point,
I saw a couple of times on the TV when he's buying the TV. Yeah. And also when he went to the party that his boss didn't really want him to go to.
But you know what? But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? That episode kind of makes me mad because now the boss was actually okay, but see, this is what I was talking about. The boss is probably okay because he was in the military and he dealt with African Americans. So the boss didn't seem too bad.
The main boss,
not his boss, right? Yeah. And I think that part gets me because the big boss of the company was kind of like, okay, this is a good engineer. You was with me on the front lines, and boom. And I think, you know what? I definitely think that shows a good aspect of the show because one of the few things, because you hear from people all the time in war shows and stuff. When you down in the trenches, you don't care what color.
It don't matter.
You don't color what color you are. You looking out for your brethren. And I think that was really good how he says, okay, when they're talking about the war and your man's trying to jump in, they're like, okay, shut up, rookie. Look, you don't know nothing.
He's like, yeah, I would have been right down there with you in the trenches, with you guys, but I wasn't cut out for it.
And even the big boss is like, yeah, shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shut up.
That cake scene, I mean the pie.
Hey, I texted. Hey.
I saw the text.
I was like, that's fucked up. I was like, why she do that?
You know what? There's no logical reason of why she was doing it. That's another problem I have with it. Because of what happened with the police and how he kind of was like, didn't take her side. He was kind of placating to the cop. He was like, look, she been tripping lately. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. In that time, as a black man in that time, I get why she did that because he wasn't on her side. But that's still she cut this man at the knees.
What she did was way worse because it was some traumatic stuff, and PTSD
and he
stuff.
Literally tells her that when she's out on the first time when he throws the plate, he tells her why. He said because the mustard gas is sweet, and then and the scene goes on because it's traumatized because he's eating it the whole thing, and the dudes he's selling
because the kids are older and he don't want to act like that in front of his kids. So at that point, I was like,
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah. That scene.
Scooped up the last fork of it too.
Oh
boy.
man,
And with a straight face was just looking at her.
Right.
Tearful
The
on now.
black man, black man.
Man, that
And when
joint-
her face was horrified, she's looking like, "Oh shit, what
She
have
was
I
like,
Yeah,
done?"
I
what
messed
have I
up.
done?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah. And then
Women don't do that nowadays. I know, because women don't do that nowadays. A little mirror image for once. A woman doing some fuck shit to a black man.
Man,
They don't
that
portray that a lot
was-
in movies. They don't portray that a lot in movies. Always the black man.
that was a tough scene to watch.
Eat some pie, and I don't even eat pie.
Man, I love pie, but I love pie. I'm not gonna stunt. Like if it was, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like pie. I love pie. Y'all talking about
Before
pie?
the scene kicked off,
Alright.
I was thinking, damn, that's a nice pie. That don't looking like Gone Scrumptious.
That looked like it came straight from the store. What kind of flour did they use? What kind of berries did they use for that?
And I saw that scene, I clinched. I said,
Yeah,
"Oh no!"
yeah,
I was like, "Oh no,
yeah.
don't do it!" I was like, "Don't do it, black man." She trying to get you, black man,
That
and
was
he
bad.
just started forking it down. I said,
that,
"Oh
that
no!"
part was bad.
black man."
And I know. I get that's what happened to our ancestors. I get that. But I keep trying to tell people I don't need to keep seeing it over and over and over. We know what happens. We know.
My skin is crawling thinking about them right
I
now.
know
Like
what
literally,
happens.
my skin is
And
crawling.
It's people literally saying that Them is a good show. I mean, if you like being traumatized by watching show, yeah, it's all for you. It really is. If you like being traumatized, go ahead. It's your type of show. The girl who wrote it, or who writes or produces, Lena White, I'm not gonna lie, she's on edge with me. She's really on edge because I watched Queen and Slim too, and I want to tell you, Queen and Slim is another traumatizing joint. I would never watch that ever again either. I would never watch that.
Blackface, from the blackface making me cringe to the oldest daughter and Scott. Good luck on that journey.
You haven't even got there yet.
Wait.
You haven't even got there yet.
Wait. Okay, damn it! Is she going crazy?
No, we can't tell. No, we can't tell you. We can't tell you. We can't tell you that. We can't tell you. We can't tell you.
Okay.
So sorry, Scott.
Wait,
you can't tell me.
So you haven't even seen how the tall man came into play, right?
Because that was like that's like literally the either if not the episode before before last is like one of the last final episodes. It's like either 8 or 9. It's like either 8 or 9.
I'm here to tell you right now. I would not recommend anybody to watch Them. I really wouldn't.
I want to say the next episode is the origin story.
I'm trying that scene. Like I said, it's not too many shows that I got to turn off or like come back on. But I'm trying to tell you,
almost fast forward this,
man. Oh my God!
There was some scenes I was like,
if they pitched that to me, if I worked at Amazon, they pitched that to me, and I was like, I literally sit here and be like this. I literally be like this. What the hell are you just showing me right now? What are you showing me? What are you showing me? And like me and Jason, you'll see the supernatural stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When you get to the end, you're gonna be like, we suffered through this for nothing. And you'll see what I mean when you get to the end. You'll see what I mean when you get to the end. You're gonna be like, so what was all this for? What was all this for? It was for nothing. I literally sat through 10 traumatizing episodes.
Hey, I just want to know, for all the viewers, the little white girl, for the older black daughter, is she real?
We just told you
when she left her in the closet, or when the magical Negro custodian bust in there and they didn't, I guess he didn't pay any attention.
Yeah, Scott, just
so she's
watch
crazy.
It. Just watch it. You already watching it? Like, I mean, wow.
Just watch it, bro.
Let me ask you this. How has you said you can't? Are you frozen again? The rat schedule?
He's not frozen. I knew he wasn't.
This is my thinking face.
Have you been watching it with?
No, I've been watching it by myself.
Oh, you've been watching it. See, I would be curious to see what she thinks about it.
Can't watch it, huh?
No. Oh, she definitely should.
No, she already knows it deals with.
Did y'all watch Queen and Slim?
She wanted to, but
nope. Them is a one and done. Once you watch it, you're not going to ever go back.
She's sort of like me, only I can sit through it. Like I said, I'm done.
Like I said, I'm done. I can probably count on my hand how many movies I have. The last, and we talked about that one, the scene with the last house on the left.
Yeah,
that was pretty bad. And to me, that's probably them. The scene in them is worse. It's worse than that. It's worse than that.
It's like it's how they say you're holding your breath. It's literally like a roller. It's like you intense. It's like going through an insane roller coaster. Yeah, you like.
I agree. Hey, I'm going. I don't know if I can finish all 5. Let's feel like 45 minutes.
And
I'm trying to binge the last 5 tonight.
You might as well just watch the whole thing. You might as well just try to get through it.
And then y'all know when I'm done. When I text you at maybe 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, don't text me at 3 days. I'm trying to sleep. You did that shit the other day. I'm like, why is he texting me in the morning? I'm trying to sleep.
Text me 3 in the morning. I'm normally waking up by that time. I'm working.
Don't text me. Don't text me. But I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's intense, man.
I can't understand. Well, I'm
just sitting there through every episode like this.
Yeah, I like the first episode pissed me off, so I can't.
Well, here's it. I want to know. She went to her family in Watts, and how come none of them knew what happened to Chester? Well, they don't really. I'm to the point where they don't really say what happened to Chester.
She didn't tell them what happened.
But that whole scene was just awkward. It was like you got 3 little ones, right? That whole scene was
That's right.
Yeah, the whole scene was just cringy. So you got 3 little ones, right?
You ain't cringe yet. You ain't cringe yet, bro. You ain't cringe yet. Not at all. Not at all. You didn't cringe yet. That peeing on the seat. I mean, the sheet. That wasn't nothing.
The peeing on the sheet.
The peeing on the sheet. That wasn't nothing. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, the dolls thing was much.
Wait, has that happened already outside the house? Has that happened?
The dolls, and then.
All right, that's enough.
Then,
I can't go
and
on.
Then
What's up, man? What it do, baby? What it do, man?
Negro heaven.
Hey, bro.
Oh my god.
And
I mean,
the way the way the father handled that, I don't like the way he handled that either.
No, the 3 options. Look, we can go kill someone.
No, that's not even the point. The point is they let them sit there, and their kids had to see that
without cleaning.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I understand why.
I honestly thought they were going to take him out the back door, like they did in the first episode.
I thought they was going to go out the back door. I thought that same. I was like, they're going to go out the back door. Nope, I was wrong then. I was wrong then too. So
not going to let this keep us back.
Yeah,
they want us to. That's what they want us to do.
That was cheesy. That's what they want us to do. That was cheesy.
What are fools gonna do? Act foolish. Or so what we gonna do? We just let them act like fools, and then we gonna.
All right, good night. That's enough. I can't take it.
Making me think of blackface, bro. When he was sitting there watching TV, drinking beer, and blackface appeared on the screen, I literally said, "Oh no, that's my biggest demon right there." I hate blackface.
Them is a one and done. It's a one and done.
Good. I'm good.
I just don't know how it made it past production. I don't even know how it made it past production. I truly question that. I
think the last part that I remember is the real estate agent woman and the cop were like at the restaurant having that scene.
I'm sorry.
Gonna keep doing what you doing.
What they were doing to African American people right then. The contract. Wait, have you even got to that yet when they was in the room and talking about what they were doing?
The boardroom?
Yeah. The boundaries.
Oh my
like
God.
raising it to like 20% or higher or something like that.
Yeah.
Just
either you gonna get a better job and pay us, or you not gonna get a better job, you gonna owe us. Either way, cut it how you want to cut it.
My God. Okay, we can't talk about this no more. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, the lack of human and I know we went through that. I know our ancestors went through that. But bro, I mean, they sat in that room and act like it was like African Americans weren't even human. But that's the joke.
The crazy thing, shit like that still
goes on. I know.
Yeah, you know shit like that still happens, right?
But I definitely feel like we and when I say we, I'm talking about us as African Americans. Mm-hmm. We can at least talk to each other and find out what's going on. Well, some of us, because it's good to talk to somebody like, hey, can you take a look at this and stuff? Because that, I definitely feel like with him, first of all, I had a problem with him moving to the neighborhood at first. You didn't recon the neighborhood, and then you didn't do that.
That's one thing. But even before that, before they even got there, when he got the paperwork to sign, because he had obviously seen it before the wife saw it, to sign it. Here's the thing. Oh no, don't worry about it. She just X through it. No, me? Right. Draw me up a new contract that don't have that bullshit on it.
Without this on it. Right. Exactly.
Nah.
Right. I didn't like that either.
Draw me up a new one.
Don't worry about that.
Don't just put an X.
And you can tell she did that just for them to say, okay, well, she good. Well, let's just X it out. Well, how about you just go write me a whole new contract without it on? You know what I'm saying?
Car salesman. That's what car salesman.
You
know what?
Yep.
But do this for you.
Hey, car salesman.
I'm gonna waive the fee.
Hit you with this. This is what car salesmen do. They'll give you a price. They'll be like this. I'm gonna tell you what car salesmen do. They'll be like this. I'm gonna give you this car for this. This is what they'll do right here. They'll say this, right? They'll go like this. Oh, the screen just went black. Hold on, let me get back.
Dude, we can see you.
Oh, you can see. Okay, car salesman be like this. All right, I'm gonna give it to you for this price. But that don't work for me. All right, how about this? Yeah. Then they come back like this. And you're like, all you did was drive. You just do right through it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bro, oh my God,
dude,
bro.
Bruh. This costs 25. You know what? Scratch that.
That's right.
My boss told me to give you 25. I ain't gonna give you 25.
Oh my God, bro.
My boss don't know nothing. I'm gonna give it to you for 23.
Hey, yo,
my boss gonna kill me. 23.
When I tell you that movie, I literally had to take a drive after I watched that. Like, I mean,
never again.
Because I was kind of like you, Scott. I binged like 6 episodes in one night, and I was like, and I only did it. I'm gonna tell you why I did it. First, Jason talked about it. Jason, kind of like me, it's not too many things that piss him off in movies, but when he was talking about it, I was like, maybe I should watch it. That night I decided to watch it. I guess everybody on Twitter was watching it, and everybody was, them is trash. This, like, don't watch it. I'm like, okay, now I gotta watch it now. You tell me don't watch it, now I gotta watch it. Yeah, now I know exactly why people were saying that. Now I know exactly why. Because for us, it is traumatizing. It really is. It's triggering. It's, I mean, oh my gosh, it is, oh my God. Woo! Yeah. And like I said, you seen some parts, and like I was telling Jay last week, they throw that supernatural BS in there just to say, oh, well, it's really supernatural. No, it's not.
Crazy.
No, it's not. Because it wasn't scary, okay? To be perfectly honest with you, the backstory is trash about that. It really is. It's not even like a real thing.
I'll let them ride, or just take a look.
Yeah, you'll see when you get there though, but I'm curious to see what you say about this. When
Me
you get
too,
there.
son.
I'm curious to see what you say about that.
I couldn't take it, son. I couldn't take it. I was like, episode 6, there's more. Like,
I was
like, man. Episode 7.
When I tell you,
45 minutes felt like 2 hours.
I'm telling you,
I was like,
think of the worst scene you probably seen on TV. It's 10 times worse than that.
Lieutenant for your boy.
I'm telling you right now, the last house on the left is probably the worst scene I have ever seen in a movie. The rape scene in that is the worst scene I've ever seen in a movie. I literally had to walk out the movie theater. The scene in them beats that by like 10.
I'm with Josh.
Literally.
I'm with Josh.
It's bad. It's bad. And to be perfectly honest with you, they didn't even have to do it all like that. They could have symbolized something. We could have moved on to another scene.
Yeah, with all due respect, I know what scene you're talking about, the last house on the left. It didn't hit me like that because my movie mind was on. It's like, it was to sound jacked up in a way, but it was unrelatable because of the context of the last house on the left. But when it comes to them, where it's more than relatable. It's real life for me.
It's real. And it's real life. It's real life, and that's
so to see it in that context. It's like
that's the part. It's real life. You know.
I don't even. I'm just done.
So I see y'all next week. Because that's next week.
For real. He right.
That was a hell of a sign off. So
see you next week. Because like like I want you to get there so you can see it. Like I don't want you to get there. I just want to see your opinion on it, because to me, and it could just be me, it sounds like a lot of this stuff isn't affecting you.
Wait. Let me see. Can we do scheduling wise next week? We talk on camera, off camera.
Man, we can talk off camera. In fact, we'll end it right here. Right. That way we can talk off camera. All right, everybody, it's been real. Love y'all. Like a fat kid love cake. And remember, if you can't be good at it.
Oh, his tagline. Oh,